Boom.
Boom.
Welcome back to the waviest podcast in the UK.
The waviest.
Real talk, true stories.
The truest.
The best in the business.
Best.
The council estate's favourite.
Always.
The barbershop's best.
I don't know if you know that this week.
I don't, bro. I'm hiding behind the...
I don't know if you know that
Might
this
have
week.
to fling that. I know, man.
This might even be the first week.
No trim, no shape up.
In how many, 2 years now? Maybe 2 and some change. I might have a listen, Leo, have I got you this week? Did I get that?
Shit.
This week, have I got you this week? Like the beard's down.
Do you want to
ASB level today.
Do you want to revert into your...
No, it's not.
No, I
think
think
fresh
it's
enough.
I think it's
next week. When I'll bring. Listen, next week.
Bro, given
next
it.
week, I'm gonna bring a shirt and all of that.
I reckon.
Nah. But people, if you know, you know, though.
Tell him.
Man.
Come on,
that week.
Come on, man.
It's not that week, my friend.
I swear it is.
Nah, man.
Bro,
Come.
you see the lineup?
We'll be here for an hour.
No, bro. The lineup is that time, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. Pengzel, Washington, Obama, Martin Luther, Van, Josh Jackson, 5, the first. But the ladies just call me Pengzel.
Moist.
Let's go. Works for me.
Big up, bro. Lambeth to west of the building.
No, safe, man.
We got a very special guest today, man.
The comment section, by the way, I haven't left. Yeah, still part of the pod.
I feel like our intro today is mad because there's a lot to unpack in it.
Yeah.
Did you get it?
Pause.
But listen, I'm still the unbiased tyrant.
Allegedly.
Yeah, with the unbiased take for the real to relate. And that's it.
And you don't delete. And you don't edit.
Mr. No Edit.
Okay.
Mr. Unbiased. Okay. Mr. If I said it, I said it. Yeah? That's what I'm standing on, bro. Yeah?
Yeah. Mr. No Edit. If I said
Wait
it,
till they see the sessions.
It's a good rhyme.
Wait till they see the sessions, bro.
Yeah.
You're gonna wish they edited.
Yeah. We'll talk about that when it comes out.
Yeah, okay.
I got another week or two to breathe.
Nah, that's out now. If they're watching this, it's out, but we ain't seen it back. Basically.
It is still. If my page, and if my page is currently deactivated, if your next move after this is to go pre it, and there's nothing on there, you just know why I'm on sabbatical. Big up Justo.
I might said sabbatical.
Big up Justo. Big up Fat Mac. I might need a sabbatical after that. Still.
We might need to do an episode about the episode.
Potentially, actually.
Yeah, pending.
But
anyway, fellow podcaster in the building.
Yeah, man.
One of my favorite podcasters, man. Mm-hmm. I don't get. You don't know that actually. I've never told him that. Still, we don't communicate as too much. More of like just a follow and that.
Been doing these things for time now, though.
Yeah, and natural as well.
Yeah,
like you know what it is. The reason I say it, I don't want them to think that like I'm just saying it because he's here.
Right.
My thing is like with podcasting, it's quite. People don't realize how when you can have normal convo and then as soon as you're on the camera, sometimes it feels like you got to either go into like a role. You've got to go into like a persona or whatever it is. But that's one thing that he don't do. Like he's so normal that he's just him. That's why it's like on a podcast, there's 3 hosts basically on that podcast.
Yeah. I get what you're saying.
Yeah, and it's like it works so well because you never do the most. It never does nothing either. You find that balance. I feel. Do you know what I'm trying to say? My
perception is that our guest today is the least, the other 2 have a lot more to say in general. The personas are a bit more louder, a bit more forefront, a bit more out there.
Yeah, different characters.
But this guy is very recognisable though.
Yeah, let's give him an intro. Beanos in the building, man.
Welcome. AKA Beano.
AKA Beano. If you know. You get Beano if you know, apparently. You get it. We're here though, we're in.
Alright.
Yeah, man. I want to pick up R&R skincare quickly before we kick off, man, because I'm going to get the bag off the table. They sent me bare stuff, man. Whipped shea butter, natural, organic with oud,
All right.
Straight from Ghana and that. Okay. Natural products. Get your beard right. Beard gang. He's been using it. I've been using it. He's been using it. Big up R&R, man. You done know, man.
Wicked.
Proper. You got to check them out, man. You get me?
Wicked.
But yeah, man. Let's get into it, man. Wait, you know what? Hackney's been in the building a lot lately, I know we had Hunt Tizzy.
Big up Hunt, man.
Cream of Crisis.
Okay, yeah, big up. I didn't even know they was from Hackney. So
yeah, man. We've had Spider from Fields on as well.
Big up Spider.
Had Spider on. Who else from Hackney? We've had a few Hackney in the building, you know, different parts, and East in general. Stamina Boy from Bow last week.
Stamina man.
Yeah.
You know what? Stamina Boy smoked me the other day. Still big.
Oh, for real?
Man. Yeah, man.
Come on, there you go. We've had East in the house, you know. Do you get it? So, what part of Hackney did you grow up in, bro?
I'm from. You know, it's mad because, see, a lot of people, it's like they'll say, "Are you from Hackney?" But I don't say I'm from Hackney. I'm from London Fields, innit? I'm from London Fields. That's where man grow up, innit?
But Fields, people say that, you know. I've noticed that.
It's. Do you know what it is? I think, see, along all the years, a lot of man we never used to get along, innit? So it's like we used to stand by ourselves, innit? Don't get me wrong, man get along with couple ends and whatnot.
Yeah.
So it's like man always used to stand by man's self, innit? So it's like I don't represent. Like now, I'm from Hackney, whatever, innit? East, whatever, but I represent, like, I'm from London Fields, innit?
Yeah,
you get
LF.
me? You get me? So that's all it really is.
Hackney's a bit of a jungle though, isn't it, like that? Where you got like quite a lot of well-known areas that are a stone's throw away from each other and might not have the best rapport.
That's funny you should mention that, because remember Pro Green had the song called Jungle. Remember, it was like, welcome to Hackney.
Because he's from Clapton, isn't it?
All right, with songs
He's from
Hackney.
Manor
Oh, is he Manor House? I thought it was
Manor
Clapton,
House,
you know.
I think so, anyway.
Is Manor House technically Hackney on
London? It's the borough of Hackney. Because it's
so you got the area of Hackney and then you got the borough of Hackney, is what you said?
Yeah. No, there's no area of called Hackney. There's Hackney Central.
Right.
Which is like an area near and then Dalston and all that. But
sure.
He'll break it down better.
So like say Mare Street, for example.
Yeah.
I had to go to a job centre there a couple of times. So I know that Mare Street. I know Mare Street. You laugh if you want. I saw a couple of MCs in there too. Laugh if you want. A couple of Eastman was in there too.
Couple rappers, yeah.
Couple Mike Man was in there too. Let's let them come true, still do their little thing still.
Jeez.
Say blood clot. What happened?
The arm just broke.
Hey yo.
I ain't drunk, by the way.
You got the worst of that. Jesus, that's a blooper.
What's it?
Carry on, man.
Alright, so I was gonna say, there's tissue right there, you know, bare of it. Yeah. So, fucking hell, bruv. That was worse than the Conor Ben fucking
excellence.
That was like, oh shit.
Luckily, I got enough of the Maggie left, man.
I was just gonna say, on my endeavours, at previous point in life, low point for being honest, but at previous point. So where would I be classed as being when I was out on that strip, for example, like that Mare Street strip? That's Hackney, right?
Yeah, but you're in Mare Street. That's it. You're
in
Mare Street.
Okay.
Like you're two.
You guys are specific.
Like, you're 2 steps from over there. You're 2 steps from over there. You're 2 steps from London Fields. Do you know what I'm saying? It's just which direction you're going.
Yeah,
do you know what I'm
yeah.
saying to you? So like Mare Street, it's a free zone, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what
do you understand what I'm saying to you? Over the years, if I'm honest, it's not really a hot spot that back in the day London Fields man will go in it. We've more branched out and we're elsewhere, you get me? But yeah, Mare Street's just Mare Street, innit? It's a you could go there and see anyone, innit? Yeah. It don't really belong to no one.
Yeah.
You get me?
Yeah. It looked like it had hotspot energy though, from someone from South. Like I remember looking at it thinking, in the night, I feel like this strip here looks like it could be about something here, and also where the Hackney Empire is as well.
Yeah, but that's all Mare Street. That's
all the same strip.
Yeah, so from Hackney, so basically from there down, round, up. That's all Mare Street. You get me? Like, yeah.
Did you ever go to Oceans? Back in the day, like Sidewinder and that.
No, I didn't. You know,
that's over there, isn't it?
Yeah,
but it's gone.
Oceans is just a bit up from Hackney Empire.
Near the Empire.
Okay,
yeah. That's a proper. I remember Viper. Birthday bash and all that. I think I went there.
Yeah. I went to bare comedy shows though in Hackney Empire though.
Yeah, they do that. They got good stuff over there, like because that's the thing, innit? You got like Pembury, which is like
that another estate?
Yeah, but it's like that. If you walk around the back roads of it, you can kind of get through.
They're the closest
to there, innit?
To Mare Street.
Yeah, that's what I would think is.
Yeah, they're the closest to Mare Street, but then it depends what part of Mare Street you want to.
Come on, man, that's
what you want to go to still.
I'm gonna have to not lean on it, you know. Go on.
Get me? But yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
But yes.
So Fields is standalone place basically at one point. So you just say I'm from Fields and that's it.
Man's from Fields, innit? But obviously, like, man's got allies, innit? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, man's if you're talking now, back in the day, innit? Like now it's like I think there's gratitude across the board with everyone from East. You know what I'm saying? It's like and it's man get along with it's everyone my age group, my era. That's all I can really speak on.
Yeah,
man get along with it, and if man don't get along, then there's a bit of gratitude there, innit? Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, and it's a thing of like respect. You give respect when it's due, innit? Some people don't deserve no respect, innit? You know what I'm saying to you? So you're not gonna get it, innit? But if you're done the rounds, innit, I'm gonna give you your respect, innit? Like, man's not gonna try to boy you off, innit? Man's gonna give you respect for whatever you've done, innit?
What was it like growing up around there? Because I guess in your era was a time when it wasn't like it is now. Because now you've got the Lido and that, where it's a bit more.
No, the Lido had a.
Is it not a bit more? It's more white now.
Yeah, but the whole park's gone. See before, so like depends what part of the park you're going in. If you go in the front line, you get all the man them whatnot. But then you still like get the brave people who will come chill over there, innit?
Yeah.
If you go by Pub and the Park, it's a lot more family orientated, whatnot. You go over by the humps. Obviously, some of the man them are chilling over there as well, and that's a little mixture as well. You get me? So it's.
How long has it been like that then, where they try and make it a bit shorter to you and that? Because I'm sure when you was younger, it weren't like that as much, man.
No, maybe like, I'll say 010, 011 onwards. Because I remember I went jail, and then when I come out,
it just looked different.
Yeah, that's like, you know, like before you had like a say in the end. No, they took over, man. We don't own round there no more. You get me?
There's parts of Hackney though that still look like World War II. I don't know if you know this. Like, there's like a Tesco, and it's like there's a Tesco, but it's not like on the main road. Yeah, but there's I don't know, Hackney people big up, you know. Like there's a Tesco in Hackney, and it's kind of big, but it's kind of tucked away. Yeah, and outside of it, all the roads and all the shops, it looks like, imagine like if it was like protected land that you're not allowed to develop it, you're not allowed to upgrade it. So it just looks the same as it looked 70 years ago or whatever.
I think you might be talking about Wall Street.
Yes! Thank you. Exactly, he knows.
That Tesco,
I might be exaggerating, but you kind of get my point.
Yeah, I know. Because I'll be real, you know, I'm not saying you could judge what's on any turning, innit? Yeah. See, if you was to do it right, you would never think a Tesco's is there.
Oh, okay.
It's just... I get it though. He's saying what he's saying still. I get what you're saying still.
Because Hackney's got a look, innit? Where if you was to bring like an American person to London and say, what does like London look like and that, and you would show them Hackney and they would see like, oh, this is a bit like, I don't know, like parts of like the Bronx or Brooklyn or whatever.
It's got a touch of.
And then when you go Brixton, it's got that thing as well. When you go Tottenham, it's got that thing. Harlesden, certain areas, even Grove and all that, we're a bit more like Harlem. Because if you, I don't like when I'm out there, Harlem has got like the uptown houses and that, like the townhouses,
high rises.
That and like, you know, like you see like if you watch the old Mace videos and Cam videos when they're sitting on the stoop and that, where it's got the steps with the brownstones and that. That's what like round here looks a bit like.
Yeah, I know.
Hackney has a little bit of that as well. Where do you know what I always used to say growing up, that Hackney reminded me of like Bush and White City in East, like the East version of it. Because White City is like a massive red brick estate that looks a little bit like the style of the Pembrey buildings.
Okay, yeah.
And then both of them have like multiple train stations everywhere. Like, you know, like Hackney Central, Dalston, Clapton, Rectory Road, Shepherd's Bush has got that. Shepherd's Bush, Goldort Road, Wood Lane, White City. It's like, and they're both like zone 1 or zone 2, whatever it is. Yeah. They're both centralized areas.
Yeah.
Like, you know what though? I was gonna say before no disrespect. You see, before they built Westfields in Stratford. You know that Stratford was a bit of a shithole before they built Westfields.
It wasn't even a bit. It was a
it
was a shithole.
It was a shithole. Yeah. So I used to think. I always used to think like where in East the people go to get fresh and get their shit patterned up and that.
Shepherd's Bush.
No, that's what I was thinking. But then I thought, I don't know if Hackney had the spots for the gums and the kicks and that. But maybe I thought, mate, I'm sure Hackney must have been, even for the youths them, it must have been more of a spot to be at before there was a Westfield.
From like Stratford and that, you go Hackney to grab
when Stratford was a shithole.
But to be fair, before Westfield, now like Because I'll be real, man was going like from young, man was going like Shepherd's Bush Market. Like,
Okay.
Man's been
global
like,
and stuff.
man's been going there West End. You know what I'm saying? But nah, to be fair, man never had bare shops like that. And obviously, man had a little spot in North, a little clothes shop that man go to. But
you get
more time, man go West End. You get me? Man never had the like. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But there's bare funny little spots. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like if you used to come east and you used to roll me and you'd be like, where you taking me? And then next thing you know, we've done 2 and there's a Zara there. You know what I'm saying? So like it's mad, you know. It's kind of like a maze, but if you're from east, then you understand it. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of mad still. But
and you got them new outlet joints in Hackney now, innit? The Stone Island one and that.
Oh, you're talking about in Mare Street.
Yeah, is that Mare Street as well? That's still Mare Street. One on Mare Street. There's
one on Mare Street still. I swear a couple of them.
Stone Island outlet.
I don't know if it's Stone Island. I know there's a night.
I know they got the night joint.
A flannels there.
Yeah, there was
just across the road. You've got the little Burberry joint as
Burberry.
well.
That's it. It's Burberry.
Burberry.
Burberry. That's a good look though. Hackney. That's what I'm saying. It's definitely changed a bit, man. Because it's known, innit, from back in the day to be a rough area and that. As a whole, you know what I mean? It's got history. It's a notorious place.
That's what it is. Isn't it? It's
Did you went to school in Fields or did you have to go out of Fields to go to school?
No, I basically Mare Street, Hackney Central, cross the graveyard. I went Homerton, innit? So
okay.
That's why it's all mad. Like with
the new gen,
all the problems that were there back in the day.
Yeah,
most of us went to school together.
You
know what I'm saying? So it's just.
How far away? Because if I was to go Homerton, because I'm used to probably going to Clapton side of Hackney more. Yeah. You just go straight down that way, and it's like
where from Homerton?
You go like
you go. You're talking about you go around the pond. Okay,
and then you go straight down.
Yeah,
to the bottom
so you're going up to the
you're going up. Talking about? You go past Just Drinks and that. Yeah. So Fields, where does that situate? That must situate on the other side then, like all the way over there, towards Shoreditch more.
No.
If you're going in a car.
Because if you're in Fields, you're probably closer to there, where you're saying in Clapton than Shoreditch.
That's what I was trying to work out.
You see what I'm saying? We're just
it's
in
mad,
the middle.
You know?
We're just in the middle, innit? Like, but then we're just in the middle. Like we're literally stuck in the middle of every. Like,
so you lot ain't towards Haggerston and that then?
Haggerston's like.
Drive.
What if you want to talk driving?
Yeah,
it's 1 road away, 1 minute away.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that's what I'm trying to. Because I'm trying to. You know, when you're not from somewhere, sometimes when you try and think about it, you might be wrong. I'm thinking like if you was to drive past Just Drinks, all the way down, let's say Homerton's left, but if you was to go right and cut past that main bit where the shops are and where Pembury is and all that, that's heading more towards.
That's you're going to.
Or like that.
So if you would have to chuck the say you come back past Just Drinks, you chuck the right, and then you go down.
Yeah.
If you go down that way,
that's taking you to Hackney Central.
Then you're leading towards Fields.
You
go round and then you just go up.
So you see where the Swift shop is, the Jamaican food shop. Swift. That's on them traffic lights where like if you was it's basically Homerton, but if you turn right, it goes under like a bridge thing.
Oh yeah.
Do you know what I'm talking about? It's like a set of traffic lights.
Yeah, but do you know it's everywhere's 5 minutes away.
Yeah, it's true. That's what I'm clocking.
Everywhere's 5 minutes, isn't it? Is if I'm in Clapton and you're in Fields, I tell you I'm 5 minutes.
Yeah, you can get
everything's 5 minutes. You know what I'm saying?
That's why I call it a little jungle. You know.
You get
because it's like like South. Yeah, you think about it. You're a South man. Yeah. If Brixton and Peckham had tension, you're so far away from Peckham. Really, if you're on one part of Brixton.
Yeah, you're both on either side of Camberwell, basically.
Yeah, like you've got a whole area and a half. Yeah. Like, you know what I'm trying to say?
See,
like,
for us, it's roads that split us.
Yeah.
Like, I'll be rude to you. It's like this, yeah? There's one road that splits us, yeah? Us on another side. But if you get seen past the halfway of that road and just say, like, where they must see, they're on you. Because what you doing past that halfway mark? Like, that's if you're on this side, like, let me put it to you like this: you're past the halfway mark, you're holding a stop and search because they're thinking
you're on a glide.
Where you going? But you're on the other side, they think, okay, they're not doing nothing. They're just floating.
They're just in their area.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I've jumped out my car before, over man's half of the road, gone in the shop. As I come out, like transit vans there. They boom jumped on me like raw.
Was other than knowing specific faces, would there have been any other way to know who should be on what side of the line?
Because they know, innit? And it's, remember, it's the, you know when you see boydom, that look in it. Like, even though you know you ain't even got nothing on you, and you're still giving them that look like, please don't stop
that in the car, bro.
You get me? So they've jumped out, man, like, raw. Like, what you doing? Like, I'm saying, no, I'm going shop.
Shop, big man.
Like, no. Like, go back. I'm going shop.
Go to your shop.
Saying, like,
go to
bro, like, it's, bro, I kid you not, like, it was a summer's day, like, I kid you not, they ended up getting into it, like, I could do what I want. They're saying, yeah, you got some con you, strip search. I'm saying, what?
After going to get a drink from the shop,
bro, I kid you not, yeah. I'm saying, nah, man. I'm saying, but nah, I'm saying, oh, you can't leave my car there. They're saying, yeah, stay in here. But I'm saying, nah, man, you can't leave my car here, innit? You, like, come on, like, all right. But then they're like, all right, say no more. You went to the place, silly? Bro, they've drove my car to the police station, took me through them man, there's ends, bro. Bumping music, windows wind down. They just like
take the piss.
Just mug, man, you get me? But it's just like, don't come over here, innit? You're not like,
that's funny, though.
If you want to come over this way, we're not saying you can't come past this halfway. You just don't use this road, because at the end of this road, there they are. Use the one across or the one across. So there's about 10 roads where you could get across. You know what I'm saying?
But you chose that one.
Yeah, but I'm just going about. I'm just going about my business. You get me? So it's mad over there still, but I think they're a bit more lenient now. Like you know what I'm saying? They're not really on, man. I don't feel like it's.
So, alright. So you're going to school in basically Homerton, almost like close to Homerton. You're from Fields. Hackney's a little bit divided. Whatever. There's a little bit of tension out there, and the reason I say that is because I'm just sitting there thinking about like age-wise, generation-wise, I think it might have been actually like either better or tougher for your generation. I'm not sure how, because I'm not from there, but I just know if you think about like when your block specifically, right? At one time, your block was in like issues with another area, and they're heavy, so that makes you heavy by default because you're actually got issues with each other. Yeah, so both ends are heavy, is what I'm saying. So you growing up underneath like there might be a couple generations where like they've had like serious beef, bruv. Do you know what I mean?
Don't get me wrong. Growing up, there was a reputation that you need to keep up with, innit?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying to you? Don't get me wrong, and that's first and foremost, innit? But man wasn't pressured in to do nothing.
Yeah.
If I'm being honest, like, the only thing you was kind of half pressured into on man's block, if anything, is get money. But and I don't mean to say that by trapping.
Just
like,
make some money.
even if it's working. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, I told me, like, I used to go to the cafe every single morning and bought Margs and that. Like, I'm a youth man, innit? And like one day they had enough of man. Like, they're saying, like, you gotta get to the peas. You get me? But they're saying, bro, even if it's you want to work, go college or. You want to hit the roads, like, you got to be doing something. You get me? Like, you've left school now, you're old enough. You know what I'm saying to you? And I'll be real, that's where it all kind of first
stems from.
Began from, man, innit? But don't get me wrong, was out doing like the little like fights and whatnot. But bro,
that's what I was going to ask. I was going to ask you when you first encountered like street life.
Before he answers that, can I just say, I respect what the man was saying about the fact he needs to get to the bag.
Yeah.
Like, if a man's going calf every day, there's got to be some kind of bag man's getting to. Man, them are not caffing it up every day.
But they're saying they're paying for your...
but remember, I'm a youth man. I'm like 15, 16. So I ain't spending my money that I got in my pocket.
It's them, that's why they're saying you got to go get some money.
It's Margs and all the... Remember, and that calf there like, is iconic, innit?
That's the top boy one.
Top boy one.
I thought so. I knew he was going to say that.
That was... like man's like my hood's calf, you know what I'm saying to you, and it's like you go there in the morning, there's about 10-15 man there, you get me? You're eating your breakfast before these men are hitting going to do whatever they're doing.
Whatever their day looks like.
You get me? So obviously, I'm saying, I used to tell my nan, I'm going college. You get me? Bro, I went college one day, bro. Yeah, I signed up for music. They gave me my car.
Oh, the producing ticket.
Bro, I never went back, bro. You get me? But I was just doing
Cubase or
road. And look, I'm doing road and I'm not even trapping.
Yeah.
I'm just outside.
It's outside.
So,
yeah, them
so
ones.
even when you look at it, it's like, bro, you had like, did I have hope? No, because I was just outside wandering, like gallivanting. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like, I just know go calf. Boy,
and Margs as well, to give him his flowers, he's a hood legend, rap-wise. He's like that guy from Hackney that was probably one of the best to come out of there, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but do you know it is?
As well.
Do you know it is? See, a lot of people like.
So even you chilling with him in the cast.
I don't even want to say this, but see, a lot of people look at Margs for like, music. Like, I look at Margs like, bro, you're not like, in my eyes, you're not just a rapper, innit? Like, I don't like, you're like my big bro, innit?
Man,
like,
no,
you know what I'm saying to you? Like, bro, you've helped my night, like, unconditionally. You get me? Like, even down to the roadside stuff. Like, you get me? Like, this guy's full on trapping whatever. Bro, he gave man a blueprint that, bro, like, in the grand scheme of things, like, if you weigh up to like now, like, okay, Margs Loonz, you bring me in the pod, bro. What he gave me on the roadside thing, bro. It's
lit.
Like if you was to go Hackney now and talk all this trapping, man would tell you like, raw, see Beanos, his phone. The number, bro, it's not even good, bro. Like it's not even good, bro. Like, and I'm not even capping. Like,
no.
Like,
I hear it.
I'm like on everything. Like, man will tell you, no, like, I see people out there now talking about £3 a day phones, bro. What are you talking about? Like, like, what are you doing, bro? Turn it off. It's not even worth it. Bro, do the maths on a 6-month run and you get nicked. Bro, £3 a day is not worth it.
Do you know what? I was going to... look at this guy, look. South London in the house. I was going to... You know what? It's a good combo, this is, because... No, it's a good combo, because I remember there's a brother from my end here, serious geezer, and he's my dog, innit? And when man was pursuing music and everything and that, he was doing whatever he's doing, innit? And his thing was more like, bro, go studio.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
No, bro, don't take the piss. It's a real thing, yeah. Go studio, like, work on that. It's the risk-reward factor, though. That's what I'm talking about, rather than... I know you don't like my music, but big up Prowler, though. Big up Prowler, your boy that I met at your birthday. He's rating my music, yeah? And you hated that. But anyway, cool. Right? Boom. What happened is, his thing is like, right, if you ain't... Back then as well, he's like, if you ain't making, like X amount a week, it's long. What's the point? You're looking over your shoulder. You got people that want to rob you. You got the Jakes. Everything when you step out your door goes against you, basically. Bro, the lifestyle of it. You know what I'm trying to say?
Bro, when you're trapping and you leave
£3 a day is alright though.
It's goal time every single second you step out your yard. Like, bro, I was so bait, bro, yeah. Like, boy, them used to wait outside my yard for me. Like, bro, I've came out my yard, jumped on my moped, and it's on. Yeah. Right? Immediately.
Yeah.
It's all, like, I was like a gadget. I used to have a remote on my moped, and you double tap it, and it starts the bike. You get me? So when I'm walking to my bike, they think my bike's locked and whatnot. You get me? Like, they've come breezing down the hill. Like, bro, like, I used to take chase all the time. Like the boy them would tell you, like, bro, if you get nicked, they'll say, you need to roll Beanos. He can't get caught. Like, see, when it's that time, I'm not getting caught, bro. I'm not like, what? No, bro. No.
Beanos Gonzalez.
Like, bro, it's not even an option, though. That's how bad it is. Like, you know when you know, say, bro, freedom's on the line. Bro, and these times, I ain't even been jail. See, I've been nicked so many times. I'm saying the police cell ain't an option. Jail's not even on the cards. I'm saying the police cell, long 12 hours.
Yeah, it's a day.
It's a
day out of the game.
Bro, like, I'm for the streets, bro. I need to be outside, bro. You know what I'm saying? I can't get nicked. Bro, I've been nicked 3 times. No, what's it? Wait, morning, No, I've been nicked twice in a day. I was this close to getting nicked for 3 times in a day before. That was like the worst day of my life, bro. I had no out time, you know. Bare, please, bro. I kid you not, bro. I came out in the morning. They stopped me. Had some bullshit on me. They nicked me. Made my brethren link me, because when I come out rolling with him, we've got stopped. Strip search. They found something underneath my inner soul. Nicked again. Bro, I'm saying, oh my God.
What, in your kicks?
In my kicks.
We got it there, man.
Bro, I had some bank statements. It was so long story. But remember, I've been nicked already in the morning. Bro, I've been nicked in the morning and they've not found it. Yeah. Bro, the man them, I've come out, the man them's going Watford. But then I'm saying, right, someone give me their car.
To rave?
Yeah, so I'm saying, someone give me their car. So let me go home.
Yeah.
I'll jump on the M25, breeze round, link the man them. But it's just luckily, when I got there, I was moving calm. I just parked by myself. Yeah. You get me? Bro, a madness happened. Everyone scattering. Jumped in my car. Bro, as I drove out the car park, police car come blocked it. Bro, everyone in the car park got nicked. I'm just there. I'm like, bro, that would have been 3 times in a day, bro. I said, yeah, chill out, bro, man.
So what you saying? What you saying? You got a little bit of luck on your side or something, or is it more just like you got this intuition thing?
Bro, you know, it's a bit of both, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like, of course, it's luck, innit? It's always luck, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? But then see me, it's not luck, 'cause, bro, see if I get nicked and charged, bro, I'm going to the workhouse, bro. Yeah, I'm going guilty. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's not really luck. Do you know what I'm saying? And them days
divine
there,
timing.
Like, we're out here active doing whatever, innit? So it's just like.
No, but timing's so weird. It's such a weird thing, you know.
It is.
And I feel like if you have a good intuition, or you have like some form of like, I don't know how to get deep on a podcast. Like if you've got like that, you're in tune with your spirit or something, or whatever you want to call it. Sometimes, bro, energy shifts in a room or area, and everyone don't see it. And then you go, oh, you know what? I felt something, man. I'm cutting.
Sometimes you just know it,
and then you hear what happened after you left and that.
Sometimes you just know it, and you're just like, this ain't for me. That's happened to me bare times, like. And I'm just like, this ain't for me.
You might have that though.
And then something happens, and I'm like, bro, I've been in the car going to do a movie, and it's like, I'm like, you know what, man, them, I've got the graft in the morning, let me out. Bro, edge, jumped out, walked to my yard. Next morning, the man them's in jail, and I'm like, I'm in my room like I hit a home run. Not that my brethren are in jail, but I'm so glad that wasn't
like,
me. You get me? But sometimes bro, it's just.
Man's had that as well. Still, I know the feeling.
It just happens, isn't it?
Trey from Boys in the Hood.
Like it just.
At the end, like, let me out of the car.
Yeah.
But you know where you know what I was thinking that, but that's a little bit different because that's stepping, isn't it? Like, a movie is like.
Yeah, I know.
It could just be like a I know. Like I was shooting a video, and these lot left my shoot in a car, and I'm like, hey, again, like, oh, I'm coming, but keep rapping. That's a bit of a appointment, isn't it? Like, but you see in the morning, I was grateful though.
No, but see, sometimes see people say it's a voyage.
They rate man.
Whatnot. Yeah. See, sometimes you need to don't force someone to step out of their position.
See.
Because see, a lot of the times, it's happened a lot of times to man. Man try to play the position they don't know how to play. And then
go down the wrong path.
The only thing that happens, is, that's happened, what I can speak on, man start telling. Because you try to play a position that's bigger than you.
Yeah, you're not about that life. Yeah.
Sometimes you, like, see, growing up, you have friends. You know, like, you're my brethren. Don't step out. You don't need to do nothing. You're my friend. Growing up, if something happens, we've got you.
Got your back.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All you don't want me to say to you is, no, I'm ready to go. And then we go, and then next thing,
ain't ready.
I'm not ready.
And
then, it's heartbreaking.
Yeah.
Because even though X told, bro, it must have broke his heart to tell. You know what I'm saying? But he just knows he can't do this.
Yeah.
And it's like,
there's another side to that as well. So you see, like, if you look at someone that's talented, like there's a lot of hood stories and that where like professional footballers have ended up in jail because they back a glide and all that and rare whatever. If you're real
professional footballers,
bro, like proper that,
bro,
I'll
like be real. I tell you now, bro, my brethren, bro, professional footballer. It's mad to say, but you know what is, I'm older now, innit, and I'll own up to it. Like, I half made them go to jail, innit?
I swear.
Yeah,
see?
like, yeah. But then it's only reason why I made him go to jail is because I'll say this is because I was on bail for a case, yeah, and then on Monday I was going court and I was going guilty, innit? I'm thinking they're gonna remand me, innit? But obviously I'm saying, boy, man's going out this whole weekend. I'm breaching my tag, innit? Yeah, like
either way,
because Monday is what it is. Yeah.
You get me? But then man's gone out of London, got into
Passer.
Passer. You get me? And then, bro, like Monday's come. I've gone guilty. The judge, the boy them's telling the judge, yo, this you breached all weekend. The judge is saying, listen, if this guy breached all weekend and turned up to court and gone guilty, he ain't running. Bail again.
Oh, swear.
Saying, raw. You get me? I kid you not, you get me? But anyway, cut a long story short.
He's thinking the opposite.
Yeah, but I'm thinking like, what ass? You get me? Bro, you can't.
Sit man down.
You can't. You're saying he breached. He's turned up to court and gone guilty.
Yeah, it is. The logic is...
He's turned up to go guilty.
Yeah.
He's not on running.
Yeah.
You get me? We're not worried about him.
But do you know what? That means that is it the judge that said it?
Yeah.
Yeah, is it a she or he?
He.
He's smart. You know why? Because he's saying, I know what he's done. He just went to live life a little bit before we sit him down.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But then, anyway, the passer...
Some people wouldn't see it like that, though.
The passer man's got into, it wasn't even like, it was a joke thing.
Yeah.
But the terms of the case, it was not a joke thing.
Yeah, okay.
But because I dragged all the man out, he's ended up getting jail for it. You get me?
So you did, yeah, but you
bro, it's my fault, man. But shall I tell you why, bro? Because
see
if I look back on it now,
yeah.
What am I doing going raving just before I go jail? Like, man them link me at my yard. Let's hold a meds, like a juice. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm saying I made him go jail. Do you know what I'm saying? Because as a man, I should have been like, we don't, bro. Remember, we're from London, bro. We're out in Liverpool.
Oh, you went all the way to Liverpool?
Yeah, bro. Like, I was breaching. You get me? Like, you get me? So, like,
I took a hold.
Like, yeah, like, so, but that's why I say, innit? But obviously, I'm not, like, he's still my closest brethren until today, innit? He don't hold me accountable for anything. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? We was in a wing together, workhouse together, you get me? Like, he's gone home, you get me? Like,
because it sounded bad at the start, innit? Like, he made him go jail and he didn't.
No, but but it does, innit? But see, because I could own it. And I know I fucked up. You get me? Because I should never have done that, innit? I hear it. I should never have done that.
You felt a way about it because he's your real friend.
Yeah, but he came out, still done his thing. You get me? Like, he still done his thing, but obviously...
Would he mind if you named him? Because I feel like I know him, you know.
No, I don't think he would, you know. I don't think he would. You get me? But it's my brethren nuts. You get
Els.
Me? Yeah. You see what? Yeah,
that's my guy, you know.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
see,
that's
look.
my guy, you know.
You see what I'm saying?
I knew it. Do you know why I knew it? Because you see, when Murder Mook done Margs' pen game challenge, Murder Mook was with me.
Yeah, okay.
So Margs come to Linkman over here, at Dan's old studio.
Okay.
And we done a podcast back then when no one knew what podcasting was.
Okay.
And Margs was with Els on the sofa in the back drinking Henny.
Okay.
So we went Nando's after and that, and me and Els clicked, and we was just chatting for time, and he was talking about football and
See, there you go.
And he's a cool brother, real dude.
And bro,
real talk.
He's been my brethren from day, and it's not even now. We might even talk once every 2 weeks. But if we're still tight, you know what I'm saying to you? Like,
nice guy,
proper,
nice guy, bro. I like him.
Proper. I'll be rude to you, and he tried to help man so much. Like, even when he got out, like he shy. Obviously, man's talking to him, bro. He's had so much good interest for me, bro. But I had about 3 years left. He was building my credit.
See, look at that.
Building my credit for when I touched the road.
Yeah, that's
gangster. And you might not even...
People don't even
like,
do that.
Man might even think like, bro,
man's not there.
Building your credit? Bro,
taking stuff out in your name
and
that, and paying...
There you go, bro. Come out, bro. My credit was in the 900s, bro. You know what I'm saying to you?
Experience.
But you know what I'm saying to you? But it's them little things there where he's saying, bro, you just got to grow up now.
Real friend.
You know what I'm
saying?
Real
friend. We big him up, you know.
Yeah, big up, man, every time. And he knows what time it is anyway,
I've met him as well. And he's cool, so I know exactly what you're saying, bro. I know exactly what you're saying, man.
Yeah, man.
I respect that because people won't even do that for you when they're free and can.
Yeah.
So when you know what I'm trying to say, when you're both, some of your friends don't even care about your credit score because they don't care about you as much as you think they do.
Mm-hmm.
You see what
or they might care about you in a different way, maybe. But like even when that thing happened, pause. Even when that thing happened at the video, when like I'm like, oh, what about me? Later down the line, Carlito My brother, he's like, bro, not gonna lie, bro, we never really told you this, but we kind of saw you as like the way out the hood for everyone. Yeah. Because you're the guy that, like, for some reason, like, you know how to talk, you know how to network, you know, you meet people and they like you. You get us into like business, or like you open doors that a certain man can't open. And if like we're that, you go chase that dream and then boom, 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 reach back for us. Do you know what I'm trying to say? And that made me know that you're a real brethren, bro, though. Because a fake brethren would say we need an extra man. Actually. Yeah. Because I don't care what happens to him. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So it's real. It's good that we spoke about that, because there's a lot of talk on podcasts about like negative hood shit. But the real stuff is that there's like, when you grow up with certain people, you got what you have to do in the ends, yeah, especially to the young youths watching. All these men ain't your mates. Yeah, even if you're in the same gang and you throw out the same hand sign and that, they're not all your mates, bro. Trust me. You're gonna have a circle within the circle, the ones that your mum likes. They're your mates. They're your mates, because your mum knows.
That's often correct.
Yeah, and it's the things they do and the way they talk about you behind your back and that. They're your mates. Real friends. You know, like the Drake tune, No New Friends, yeah? Has a lot of the young people at the time thinking like, nah, man, no new... Sometimes you need new friends, you know?
Yeah, don't get me wrong,
You know what I'm trying to say? Sometimes.
You do.
And you know why it's mad to say, though? Because, see, all my brethrens that, man, done this, whatever you want to call it,
outside
so-called gang stuff.
Yeah.
Bro, we're still brethrens now.
Yeah.
We're still all one. But...
you lot had a nice unit, though.
But everyone knows. But then don't get me wrong. I've got my own friend. I've got my owner friends as well. Do you know what I'm saying? So how I look at it now is my brethren's from the hood, your family, innit? And but don't get me wrong. Anyone who I met along the way, you're still my family as well. Yeah. But these are just like my brothers. Do you understand what I'm saying to you?
Like
but I'm not gonna treat someone I met along the way any different because I'm straight as it gets. You know what I'm saying? But it's just mad. Like, even when I look at it now, I'm like, bro, some of my brethren like, we're like 25 deep.
Yeah, see,
like, you know what I'm saying to you? Like, it's just crazy still.
But they say sometimes you have friends for a season and friends for a reason as well. So like, you can actually have a friend for like 2 summers, bruv, and then you go your own way. It's respect, but in them 2 summers, in my belief, God was sent that link up for you to learn certain things, bro.
I've got friendships that ended like that, but it's funny because I had to look back on it to realise that's what happened at the time.
Carry on, man. At this point, carry on, bro.
At the time, when I'm in the midst of a friendship, like, I'm not seeing the expiry date more.
Yeah. You're thinking it's for life.
Thinking like we good. Yeah. And then one day something happens, and it's mad because you say that, and then I think, what? So, but if that thing never happened, we might still be tight now. But then maybe that thing was meant to happen.
It was meant to happen. Yeah, 100%, bro. You got to learn from it.
Yeah, it's true.
If it ain't a blessing, it's a lesson, bro. Yeah. And if it's a lesson, it's still a blessing.
I ran into somebody recently who I had a situation like that with, and realised that we've changed so much in the time we ain't been brethrens
that you was never supposed to.
It don't really gel no more.
Let me ask you a lot of questions.
Don't gel no more.
Have you lot lost a friend? Like, stop speaking to someone. And it's you lot's fault, and you regret it.
Oh, it's a good question, man.
So it's my fault, and I'm the one who stopped chatting to them. I cut them off.
You
and it's my fault.
And it's your fault.
You gonna go first, fam?
I feel like you might have a good answer before me, you know. I know you
cut someone off. It was my fault, and I regret it.
I know D, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. There's been occasions where I was at fault, and you do regret it. I find. Yeah, man.
Nah, I don't have that, man.
You don't?
Nah.
You don't regret? Nah. You've never done it, so you don't regret doing it?
See me, yeah.
Oh, okay, I can tell by the gun fingers. You don't regret doing it.
I don't. Nah, but it's not the gun thing, guys. A lot of people don't know, that, like, you know, like, sometimes when you watch a podcast, I look arrogant sometimes.
No,
but I do. You know what I'm talking about. Even now, they're thinking shades, bruv. Them man ain't wearing shades. Why you wearing them? That's what they do. Yeah,
I know.
But me as a person, I'm one of the most clean-hearted people you ever meet. I help people relentlessly. I'll guide people.
Yeah.
Like, even if they don't know they need guidance, I could say it a certain way. Like, yo, bro, have you ever thought about, bro? Like, I help, give.
Yeah, man.
Pause.
He's the type of guy that will bend over backwards for his friends.
Pause, though. Yeah. But obviously, what it is, though, brother, is that, like, when someone disrespects someone like that, that it's not good, bro.
No,
it's not good. It's poison. It's toxic because blood. I've had that before, bro. I'll give you an example. Yeah, I've had that before where when someone's from your hood, yeah, and they want to do music, and they're not good, but because you like them and your friends like them and they grow up around you and you know them, you think they're cool, you still go, anything you need, let me know.
Yeah.
And because you're a man of your word, they come and they ask for something. Yeah. So when they ask for something, you go, cool. There's GRM. There's Link Up. There's the cameraman. But then when the cameraman lets them down or something, it's your fault.
Okay.
Because you're the person that gave the phone number and all that. Them kind of people, they don't even see the blessing or the link or the pattern or the plug. They just see it's your fault. It's you. You hear me? Like them kind of people, I've experienced that before where like, you see when you help people a lot, bro, the minute you don't do something, they only remember that.
Of course.
Yeah, but
so some people I lock off, they have to get locked off.
Don't you think sometimes they move like that because they hold you in such high regard?
Yeah, but bro, I'm a human.
Yeah, but
do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
man's a human.
What made you ask the question in the first place, though, bro?
I don't know. It just popped into my head, didn't it? Like it's because
it's a real life question.
Do you know why? Because I feel like see back in the day, I was a bit ignorant in it, and it was like I was just thinking the other day, like, bro, I don't chat to my man no more. Well, I don't chat to him as much, and I know it's me. You know what I'm saying to you, and I kind of half regretted it, innit? Like, and it's just like.
Would you ever reach out though and just patch it up, or would you say that like you just passed it and it's no point?
But that's where I was confused the other day, innit?
Yeah.
But then, see me, I'm the type of person is like, well, I'm trying to get to now is being able to say sorry, but then, like, my worst fear is someone goes fuck you.
After that,
you know what I'm saying? Because then it's like, I tried. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But then, I'm just trying to work out the bit where I'm saying I tried and you still say fuck you, but I feel better within myself.
This is what I was going to say, bro.
I feel better within myself now.
That's the next level of
growth.
Do you understand?
There's a lot of pauses, obviously, but as a grown man combo, let's eliminate the pauses quickly.
Do you understand what I'm saying to you?
That's what I think.
It's a bit techie, so...
No, I hear
that's
you.
why I asked the questions.
Because I've actually got that situation at the moment where, like, I want to reach out to one of my dogs and just be like, how are you, bro? But the last time we spoke, it was a few years back, bruv, yeah? And he's on smoke as well. So if you catch him on the wrong day and he says F you, you just got to let him say it and be like, all right, cool, when you're ready, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because everyone's different, isn't it?
There you
go. But like, I feel like at the end of the day, there's got to be a level of growth where your ego gets... Because ego is like... It's like poison, brother, if you have too much of it, but it's required in small doses to win in life. To draw to get the job.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? You need a certain level of like
self-confidence.
Self-esteem. You know what I mean? So like I just think there's like a level of like maybe when you do speak to someone, if they do you tell you to F off, just say cool. No, and I know, and you gotta understand that you tried, but they weren't ready, and that's it.
Yeah, but then I'm never ever gonna let you double black and.
So it's not when you're ready thing for you.
No, because can I tell you why? Because it's not like the person don't know me, innit?
Yeah.
And the fact you know what I'm doing is a big thing.
Yeah.
So then,
because your personality.
So then, if you're gonna say fuck you now, then it's like
it's forever.
Man, I tried.
It's basically forever now.
That's facts,
man.
Yeah.
I tried. You get me? Especially when someone knows your characteristics.
It's deep, you know. I think this is like a. I don't think any normal people struggle with this. I think it's the ends, bro. The ends thing. If you're from the ends, I think it comes with it, like street life, a bit of the outside mentality, and that it doesn't happen in like normal circles too tough.
I know this.
Do you know what I mean?
I know the situation like what you're describing now, yeah. And a man's mum passed away, yeah, and there was a funeral, obviously, yeah. But because man was obviously not really on terms with my man anymore, man weren't invited to the funeral.
Yeah.
But because obviously you know how it is when everyone
was.
Once upon a time everyone was man them. So some people might not know that you and a man ain't really cool, or a man might assume that even though I know man ain't cool, but still would have thought man will be here.
Yeah.
So I remember, so there was people who messaged me feeling a way that I weren't there, but they didn't understand that not only was I not invited, I wasn't even made aware that it was even happening.
Okay, didn't even know.
I didn't even know it was happening. I went on Instagram one day, like any other day of the week, and just looking through the stories and just saw people was at this function, and then realised what was all going on.
If you knew where it was though, would you have went?
I've asked myself that bare times, and the truth is, without speaking to the friend, I don't know.
Okay.
Because I didn't know the temperature. We hadn't spoke for a couple of years at that point. You know how it is, like you know, you might not be friends with other people anymore, but he might be friends with them still. So it can be, you know, it's complicated sometimes.
Layered.
But then I'll say where that led was we spoke actually after that, because somebody spoke to him and said, "Right, you know, you guys should talk, man. Whatever, like, you know, you two's problem weren't even that deep. You should talk." And so we spoke one time, and I thought we was making plans to talk again, like maybe we can try and slowly rebuild a friendship type of thing, And then one day there was a party that I was alerted to because there was people at the party that I don't really like. So someone brought to my attention they were there. Like, I might care to know that they were there, kind of thing, right? And so I decided to show up, but I showed up and I brought my girlfriend with me at the time because I felt that made it more less threatening. Like, I haven't come to mash up man's thing.
Madness.
I'm with my girl, but even though I might, and I know that I'm not really welcome here, but it's almost like what, almost like and what kind of thing, right? And I saw this same person, and because there was other people around who are not really my friends, he didn't really want to show that love to me when he's around other people that ain't my people. So he kind of played it like we've never had that private convo after the funeral and stuff. We were talking. He kind of acted like we ain't never spoke. So for me, like that was like a fuck you kind of thing. Do you get me? Because I didn't have to even have the convo privately first. I didn't have to. We could have left it where it was.
It means you didn't mean it, innit?
So sometimes when you try and, you get me?
You
try and put yourself out there, and you don't always.
Obviously, if you're a real dude, bro, what you said is what you said, bro. Yeah. That's the problem with people, you know. People, they like to show off.
I always say, man, your word is all you got, man.
It's a bond, isn't it? Like, Scarface, bro. All I've got in this life is his, you know what I mean? My nuts and my word, bro.
Yeah.
That's it. Because if you ain't got no money,
you don't break
at least you got that. At least you got honour. You know what I mean? You're honourable prayer. Like, we say we're part of the good fellas. No, like, he's a good fella. Like the movie, innit? Like, you know, like if someone's real, they're the people that can meet your mum and meet your missus. And he's one of the good fellas. He's one of us. Like, if you need to bring in, he's cool. You know what I'm trying to say? Nah, it's true. But you know what as well, bro? Even, like, trust me, sometimes, fam, I think if in the community that we're from, there's not a lot of, like, people don't like to take responsibility on who started the issue and rare. And it's always going to be hard to reconcile something and sort something out when it's always like a blame game. Because people like to blame the other person. Oh, nah, fuck my man, he's a right, bro. And then I saw him at that party. Came with his girl, thought he was bad.
Pride and ego play a part too.
Massive, bro.
I think sometimes, especially when it's between men. Yeah. Sometimes a man might not even want a man to know how much he was hurt by that. I don't even want you to know. Like, I might have cried about that. Like, I don't even. And I feel like you don't even need the satisfaction of knowing how upset I've been since me and you ain't kicking it like that no more.
No, that's fact.
You get what I'm saying? Facts. Like, you might never know how upset I've been.
No, that's facts, bro.
That's facts. Like,
that's facts still.
And is that my pride? Is that my ego?
Yeah, I hear it though.
Yeah, but I feel like there comes a... See me, I always say pride. It will cost you everything and leave you with nothing. Like, that's pride, isn't it?
To them, bro. That's
and, like, man have to learn to try to get over that. You know what I'm saying? If I got a problem with you, rather than going to... and talking about it, just come to you direct. Shall I tell you why? It will get rid of a lot more things, because once you hear it third hand, it's Fuck my man then, innit?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
When
if I just come and say, bro, I don't like the way he was chatting to me the other day, rare. I feel like he's moving a bit, all them gal were about, I feel like he's trying to mug me. I beg you don't do that again.
Yeah.
You're going to half respect that and say, no,
man,
it wasn't like that.
Yeah, he might even tell
man,
you.
don't be stupid. But from what you're saying, I respect it. And next time, I'll make sure that don't happen. Rather than me saying to him, try and mug me the other day, he's moving like a... and then when he's going to come to you, you and be chat, man, and sort it out. And then it's like, but he's told you what I've said, and...
It's all messy now, bro.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so that's why I just feel like...
man's had that when man was younger. I remember one brother, he was like, raw, man, like, he's rang me and just offered me out, bro. Like, like, I'm thinking, raw, like, we're cool, bro. But he's, yo, we gotta go to the park.
Yeah.
And I'm like, raw, what? And then it turns out that a third party person's made a comment about a conversation.
Yep.
And when people are a bit paro and that and rare, whatever. So then I've kind of clocked what's going on, and I've said to Donny, and this goes back to your thing about like you don't want man to know and all that. I'm like, blood, say no more. I'm gonna come go where my man's at and just slap him, give him a slap. Nah, chill. Nah, he's saying chill. I'll slap him because it's like you don't want it to be I rang you and you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say. So I get what you're saying about. That's a perfect example of like a man's ego or a man's like. Nah, that's too much now. Like, it's going on like I'm hurting that. Like, it's that deep. Do you know what I'm saying? But it's the way people deal with situations as well. It's like you're saying, if you deal with a situation and you're more vocal and you can have a conversation like a man, I think like, as there's a certain age limit that you get to where even, I'll be honest, even a scrap is a bit unneeded.
A scrap, I'll be real.
Scraps are good, but...
I've been about in my ends for however many years, and I could tell you right now, I've had 2 fights. I don't fight my friends.
Yeah, but some people like fighting, innit? They like getting like hashing
Let me
out.
tell you something.
Conversation should be better though.
I explain something to you now. If me and you need to fight, there's bare other people we could go fight. Why don't we go fight them together? I'm not on fight. Like, and don't get me wrong, I've been backed up into like you know what I'm saying? It's ego,
the defense and that.
You get me? And a man's had to. But bro, I tell you now, 2 of my brethren are fighting. You see what I'm saying? I'm not on all like. What are we fighting for, bro? We've got how much drama?
Yeah, and you want to fight me?
Let's go put in some work.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, I hear it. That's true still.
I never understood though.
Some man are on his brother's fight too thing as well.
That's when you're
the maniacs.
I never understood that when you're from the hood, and man are growing up and no one ain't really got no money initially. Until everyone starts getting it for themselves. Man are kind of bonded by struggle in a sense, it's like, fuck it. If I got 2 biscuits left, I guess we got 1 each. That type of shit, And from that old school shit, And obviously, as you get older, like you mentioned earlier, the elders tell you, "Well, you need to do your thing, whatever that thing is, and let's start getting it." Yeah, alright, cool. So man can notice how as people start growing up. If the money situation, there's bare disparity in money and that, it can kind of cause friendships to feel different, All of a sudden now, like, man's role in the friendship's kind of not the same because you can't really play your role because everyone else is on something, you ain't on it. I've noticed as well, I've noticed one thing, and it's just come to me now, is that it's like, if you're growing up in the ends where there's like bare broken families and that, maybe not everyone, do you get me? Obviously, most for the people whose parents are together, it's not void. But what I'm saying is like, if you're growing up in the ends where there is a lot of single parent homes, there is a lot of low income and all of that, But then you got a couple, you might have 1 or 2 men in the batch here who they've got like parents and they've got a good example, and like they could even have like they say their dad's like a plumber, for example. They could just follow that and be a plumber, and have their own thing. Like they could have all of that, So but all the man them, it's like man them are on the block doing whatever the man them are doing. They feel like they ain't got no alternatives. They feel like, raw, I ain't got no options. But then you got bro over there he's got a way out, and it's like.
You're on about like fatherless homes and that.
It's like, I always pay attention to the ones in the back chair who it's like, raw, they know better. Like they move with everybody else who don't know better, but they actually know better, and they actually have access to better. But it's one thing for you, like you said, the man them told you, don't do certain things because it's going to spoil your potential. You could be something way bigger than this. And that could be something that even opens the door for us to do something else.
100%.
So man are already seeing
security
that.
Manager,
all right,
manager.
cool.
Yeah.
So imagine if you kind of decided, forget the fact that I can see something maybe more that the man, I got access to a breakthrough that the man then might not. I'd rather just fuck it off and just chill with the man them, as if I'm in the same boat as them, as if I ain't got a dad just like they ain't got a dad,
bad decision,
and I ain't got no example. When it's like you don't have to do what them man are doing. And this is what I've realised, because what I'm getting at here is that as man got older, certain friendships started to just fracture. And these are friendships where you're thinking, I've known man since like year 7. First day of secondary school, man's been boys from then till 30 years old. And then what happens is, but it's like you realise, some people, like, they were never really from where you were from. You might have been from where man's from, but you're not really from where man's from, bro. Do you get me?
Yeah,
and then after a while, it's almost like, I noticed some people, it's like, maybe they just got tired of trying to pretend that they were ever living how man was really living. Do you get what I'm trying to say? And I realised that still, like, man.
Nah, bro, fatherless homes is a big problem, you know. People don't like, you know what people don't like to do? They don't like to admit reality sometimes because it don't sound that cool. It don't sound that cool, bro. But, like, the reality of this thing is a lot of, men like to blame women, women like to blame men. And what it is like, a woman, it's gonna go into another place, this convo, but I've had this kind of convo recently as well, in a place where it's not on camera, innit? But like, you see, like, if a man sleeps with a woman, and he chooses not to wear a condom, there's a 50% chance that you're gonna breed her. Is that fair?
Like, well, you will or you won't. So two outcomes.
Right, because even if the gal is like adamant about contraception, what's that other thing? Ovulating, whatever they call it. Whatever. Ovulating. Bloody the coil thing, all of that. That's her saying that, innit? But you have to look after you. Like, you could say, cool, she's saying she's on the pill, so I'm just gonna nut in her, or not pull out game's gonna be a bit mad, whatever.
Right.
But the reality is you that has to protect you, right? So what happens is like man will say, she trapped me. She trapped me.
Right.
But then you didn't wear a condom. Right. So now it's like, did she trap you, or did she just say something to you and you took her word for it, and then and then you fell for it? You fell for, because even if she trapped you fell for it.
That shit was good.
Niggas,
man's got the victim mentality. It's victim mentality, really. Man had the power to change their destiny. But
do you see what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
Right? So my point is, right?
Got caught up.
If, for instance, right, a man's like, I didn't even want to eat with her. Fuck her. She trapped, man. She's now left with this you. That's a blessing to her, because thank you, God, I'm pregnant. It's a blessing. I'm going to do what I can do anyway and do my best. Yeah? Cool. She goes and does her best. Sure. Yeah? What, she ain't going to fall in love again? She might fall in love again. She might find another brother that wows her. Wow, he's lit. Blah, blah, blah.
For sure.
Boom. Might happen again. Yeah? If it happens again, now she's got 2 youths, 2 man.
Yeah.
Both of them ain't got a dad around 24/7.
Yeah.
Both of them, she's doing her best still, so she's living her, I'm trying my best, I'm doing my best, and all that. You know what I mean? Like, trying to think. But now these 2 youths are left in a space. No. Because, bro, by the way, that's my accent for everybody. Like, but my thing is like, I'm thinking, like, the man are to blame because they're not around to support their kids. But the woman is also kind of to blame. We have to take, like, responsibility as people. Yeah. So my whole thing is like, when families grow up, another fatherless child thing.
Yeah.
It's not ideal, bro. It's not ideal for many reasons. It's the reasons that it's not ideal for is, one, you don't have a male role model in your life to set the example of, like, the plumber thing that you said. Like, you're not waking up in the morning and your dad's there, man of the house, getting ready for work. Yeah, you know, like the Bronx Tale and that.
I think that's the old school way of living, though.
It is.
Like,
tell me more. That's
no, because what I mean by that, is like 9 out of 10 children now, they don't live in a household with their father. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? So
the new reality is
what
that.
I mean by that, I'm not saying I'm correct, don't get me wrong, but I just feel like the new way of fatherhood is being there for your child in a broken home.
I get it.
He lives with his mum probably, and then you're seeing him, but you've just got to try to see him way more than and be there.
As much as you
do
can.
You understand what I'm saying to you? Oh, Dad, I got a singing assembly. Even though you know that singing assembly is 6 minutes.
Be there.
They're the things that make it happen for him. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? So that's what I mean by that.
No, I agree.
So, that's fair.
I think it's
fair. If we think if the world's gonna go, it's minority the people who live in a household with. Do you think their mum and dad?
That is kind of sad though.
But it is
the new reality, because when my pops was in hospital in December, and I was by the hospital bed, like you run out of things to talk about because it's like we're just in it, like I'm sleeping there as well, and we start having deep combos, bro. And then he's just like, like raw, like obviously you can breed something and it's a blessing anyway. Do what you think and that, do your best job and that, boom. But he's like, if you go back and think about like what I tried to do for you and your bro and all that, like when we're having family holidays that he's saving up for and working hard for, we're having like Christmas, we're having birthdays, and it's like a family unit. It's like even the point of like, imagine like when you get out of bed on your birthday, if you don't live with your dad, you just gotta wait till you see him tonight or later or whatever it is, and that, you know what I'm trying to say? Yeah, there's little moments.
But then I feel like you as a father need to kind of make it more realistic as possible.
Yeah. So communication
even
and that as
if
well.
You're getting there at 9 a.m, 10 a.m, it's a one-off. You know what I'm saying? So if you need to be there early doors, then you get there early doors.
What I've seen of you and your little man, you're a good dad though. Like you put in a lot of work, bro, and you're a proud dad.
No, but do you know what it is? But then see, at the same time, I'm not gonna tell someone throw a bunch of flowers at me. Everyone could do better. Do you know what I'm saying to you? And could I do better? I probably could, because I'm not perfect.
Yeah, human.
Do you know what I'm saying?
It's human, bro.
And it's little things of how I could do. But it's like my son would call me and be like, "Dad, let's play Fortnite." But sometimes I'm busy. Really and truly, I should, even because he don't really understand what I do and whatnot. He don't really get it in it. But it's like sometimes I'm busy in it, but I want to play Fortnite with you, but then it's just like, oh man, so. But it's more, how can I say it? I'm kind of not winging life, but see my time. I need to start structuring my days. You know what I'm saying?
Like calendar.
So then when I say like, okay, Monday, if I'm at home, 6 till 7, I'm playing computer with little man. He knows he's got an hour. You know what I'm saying to you? And
managing your time.
And what I've started to realize with kids is like, bro, you could buy everything, See, sometimes,
don't mean that. It's time,
they
bro.
just want time,
it's time, bro.
You know what I'm saying to you?
Facts.
And it's
Big
like,
facts.
I said to him the other day, I said, oh, do you want to go, where was it? I said, do you want to go to the arcade? Or do you want to chill at home and play Monopoly? But I said, if he picks Monopoly, then we could go arcade as well. But if he says arcade, you're
not
trying
to squeeze
because
both
you
in,
don't care. You don't really care, innit? You know what I'm saying? And he said, no, let's play Monopoly. So I said, but it's just little things. There's the
efforts.
answer. He wants time. You know what I'm saying to you? Because if you want to go arcade, then that's just you playing on the game, innit? And it's got nothing to do with me. I'm just a cash machine, really and truly, innit? You get me? So like it's mad, man. It's like,
it's deep, bro.
Kids are like.
But do you feel like, you see, like there's I don't know if you lot have seen this new show that's out called what Asha D's in.
Adolescent.
You seen it?
Yeah.
You watch it?
Yeah.
It's good. Have you watched it?
Not yet.
You see, there's a moment, where his son.
So I mean, of course I have. Team UK, hashtag Team UK.
But blood, there's a part that you'll get anyway, where the son pulls his dad Asha D into the classroom when they're investigating the stabbing and that, and he's like, Dad, it's kind of embarrassing watching you run around getting everything wrong. As a Jake, and he tells him like what the emojis mean on Instagram and that, And the youth is...
Do them emojis... One second. Let me ask you.
Look,
do them emojis really mean that in real life?
No, do you know what, bro? You see,
because
this is what I'm trying to say.
I've never heard that in my life.
Bro, you know what? This the point is, that I think is relevant. Is you see the youths and social media, it's changed everything.
Everything, yeah.
Like, they have their own thing that they'll... Like, so, like, you know, like how I would say, like, we're pretty hip for our age, bro. Yeah. Like, for our age, you got the Jordan 3s on, I've got the 7s, you got the Rolly, you got the... You know what I mean? Your son probably thinks, nice hat, dad, and that. Like, whereas another man, their dad's just an old geezer with a shit car. Yeah. Cool. Right? You know how I go, innit?
Yeah, I know.
It's reality. Still, yeah. So it's like, they've got their own world, and we think we probably get it because we come up a certain way, but we didn't come up with smartphones, you know, bro. We never had a smartphone in year 7 and that. Do you get it? So it's like the things that they do, like the little Snapchat stuff and the TikTok things and that. And also, you see the knife crime thing where it's gone up and that, a lot of that, in my opinion, is humiliation based. You know, like if, you know, back in the day, if you go to school and you get in a fight, everyone's fighting, they surround you, and it's on, and if you lose, it's a bit embarrassing because they might go back to their little area and say, yeah, man, my man got punched in the face, got a black eye and that, but it don't really go further than the local area. Now you can get 50k views on TikTok. So get you getting jumped. So now rather than you being a 50k viewed victim, you might as well just roll with the flicky or the zombie or whatever it is.
Before it was word of mouth, innit? Like, oh, did you hear them two had a fight? It was mad.
Do you see what I'm trying to say?
But now, man's saying, no, look at the fight. Watch, look what happened. And then,
my man got beat up. And it's like, he's feeling chiefed.
You have enough, both of us, I'll say all three of us here, we've lived enough life before the internet was everything to still have something to hold on to in terms of just
real interactions,
basic life before technology, and to the point where man might even still like stuff that isn't techie and isn't modern. Do you get me? But it's just what man likes, and it's mad. I forget sometimes that the youths, like, they have no balance.
They don't know about CDs.
There's no balance. Like,
they don't know about
just
tapes.
Like even just socially, bro. Like how they make friends. Like, it's like, imagine, like, you are old, man are old enough to know that, there was once a time when I had to see a girl in person
to draw it,
and if I didn't have a phone, I had my pen and my paper. Take your hand. No, bro. If man ain't got a mobile, I got my book bag. I got my school book. Like, what's like? I'm asking what's and I want to know what time can I call, because it's the house phone I'm calling. What time can I?
Brothers on it.
Yeah, what time can I call you in that? So man remembers that, and then by the time you get to the point where just swipe right for the holes, it's like, oh my days, like it's like that's like the jackpot, because that started off with pen and paper in person. Now I can swipe nationwide holes for free. But imagine if that was all you knew. Imagine if that was all you knew.
Yeah, bro, you won't value
and the only way imagine if, like, the only way you make friends is through, like, Instagram. While for a lot of people, that's the thing, innit? Like, most, I think, older people are less. They're more. I think they use the internet differently to kids, bro.
Fact.
Like, kids, like, make whole careers out of
jump on it from
a
the
fake persona and make a whole career out of persona you just made
up.
They
do a TikTok and put on a deep voice,
bro,
and they know how to edit perfect to make them look bad. Then you, in real life, they're just neeks, bro.
That's the dangerous thing.
That's the dangerous thing. See,
kids before, when your kid felt lonely or felt like the black sheep of the family or whatever. If I felt that way, I could just go in my room and cry about it. There was I didn't have a phone to connect myself to a community of 10,000 people who also feel like that. And then we start saying, what are we going to do about this? And like, do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
bro, it's scary times with the technology, but there's got to be a way.
The younger generation.
They're saying now in certain areas, they want to trial in England, they want to trial like age caps on using apps.
No, they should.
But it won't work. It won't work though, because they'll just go on the other phone in the house, like the iPad. Man. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
No, it's annoying though still, because you know like my iPhone. This actually reminds me. You know, like, I left my iPhone in your car, cool, and I had to get a replacement.
I got that, by the way, sir.
Appreciate that. So, I had to get a replacement phone at the time. So I had to get a pay-as-you-go SIM card just for the day, just to, to tide me over, so I got something to work with. It's like, bro, like, I can't use the internet. Like, I'm trying to go on Safari, I can't use nothing, bro. Like, because obviously they've started it with the lock, the kid lock, and I'm going, all right, cool. I appreciate that if I was a parent, that I wouldn't want my kids to be able to see anything.
But you were trying to go on porn.
The fuck? What?
You was trying to...
What?
You was.
What? What?
Pinky triple X.
What?
Yeah. I know what you're on, bro.
Interracial BBW.
Yeah, but she's light skinned, isn't it? Pinky triple X. That's your new flex.
Right, what?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
I was not trying to go on Pornhub.
You was. What was it called then? XX, NX,
or any other, or anything of the sort.
Cherokee the ass. Yeah, man, I see it.
I was trying to go on Bet365.
Allegedly.
That's my story. I'm sticking to it.
Hey, you know what though? Alright, boom. You see how we're on the subject of like men and women and breakdown of family and yeah. This is a whole different thing that I'm gonna get into, yeah. But you went on Kelly and Ange, yeah, in the kitchen. They had you under pressure in the comments. People were saying,
yeah, but bro, on my life, yeah.
They don't play still.
No, big them up, man. Big them up, man. Because they did their thing as well. Yeah, definitely big them up. Yeah, but bro, that kitchen was so hot. She's cooking all sorts. It was hot. I'm a hot you. And you know it is, bro. It was so funny, like. But it was just like, were you asking me like this? Like, it was just mad, isn't it, man?
You know what? It's so funny, yeah, because bro. That shit had me cracking up, bro. The comments, man, sweating, and he's like,
"Bro, I was sweating before that, though. That is the killer. You get me? But the question just came from the left wing, innit? Like, bro, like I didn't expect you to ask.
You gotta be ready for anything, bro.
Like,
you have to.
But you notice, I see the food cooking. The food was leng as well, like. Bro, caught man off guard.
But, here's the funny thing, yeah, that I took from it, yeah, because man's for the end, bro. I'm thinking, brother, love my man, you know, like he's come home from somewhere that he's been vocal about, from the Her Majesty's Palace, whatever, yeah, and he's transitioning, his life, and he's trying the thing. And then what else you do, though? So what else you got? And he's like, what do you mean? I'm a podcast.
Big internet.
On him.
Fishing for the dirt.
They want to see what else he's doing. And obviously my man's like, what you on about? But it's like, bruv, he's from the ends, bro. He's trying the thing. Like, I know the thing, innit? My brother's trying to change his life. He's trying to jump on a podcast and open up new doors and all that. And them two, when they double down on you, they're real south. They get real south with it as well. But you must do something else. What else you do? What is it, Beanos? You know what I mean? He's like, right. He's like this because he's sweating.
It was so hot, man.
Someone might want to tell them if they decide to expand to having rappers on. I know they have personalities on, other podcasters on, and all of that. If they start having rappers on, someone might want to tell them that the industry rule, is that you have on the rappers, but you act like you don't know that every song is talking about shotting food. So when you interview them, you can't answer about shotting food.
You know what it is though?
Do
you know why it caught me so left wing as well? Because before we started filming, there was a whole big convo about something. What was not for
the camera.
For the camera.
Right.
So
I'm glad he's clearing this up, you know.
So I'm like, there's a whole convo
that we've already had.
And it's not me talking, it's their friend telling them something. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm like, alright, cool. So when the questions half floated, like, don't get me wrong, I'm not gonna lie, it's funny, innit? When I see it back, it's top class, innit?
Yeah, it is.
But I'm saying there was a whole convo had, innit? So I wasn't expecting something like that. Do you know what I'm saying? If I tell you don't say something off camera, like I don't want to talk about it, and then you frighten me, then like, you know, I've been sucker punched, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I didn't think that, you get me, like, but
Vlad.
Nah, man, big them up though, man. They caught me. They caught me.
But then they fed you after the interrogation?
Yeah. And the food was leng still. She could definitely,
Who's the chef? Is Kelly in it, the chef?
Yeah.
Do you know what though? Kelly's Grime, and I remember I come across it when she was like exposing how to get rid of parking tickets and all that back in the day. And that they're funny, man. They do their thing still. Big them up. I like what they do, and I feel like there's a lane for that.
Fam, they're gonna invite you soon, fam. It's alright, fam. You soon get the food. You soon get the food.
I know, I know her. So it's like my thing is like just watching it is funny though, because you know you get used to having like the male podcasts that crash out and go mad and do mad. So when it's two females that are strong personalities, they're not like you know like the cute calm. So where'd you grow up and that? And then you tell them where you grew up and they move on to the next question. They're thinking like, but what do you mean when you say that?
They're not playing
stuff. You get me? So it's like that's why it was funny. But you know, like as a brother, I'm like, bro, the geezer's just trying to like build up his patterns, like, and you're just let him live. You know what I'm saying?
See the way they go on, is you know they're gonna ask the type of questions you don't want to be asked. Do you understand what I'm saying? Yeah. So anything else didn't really
that one
me, but it's only because we had a convo
beforehand.
Do you understand what I'm saying to you? So, but yeah, man. Oh man, big them up, man.
So we spoke about friendship a lot in this podcast, Margs and Loonz. That's obviously a friendship. Like you said, Margs, you're linking him at the cafe, the Top Boy Cafe. Young, he's from the ends. He's your brother, he's big bro, but also at the same time, he's Margs, isn't it? Big rapper, done his thing, Westwood, Cribs, classics and that.
That's one thing though. I don't look at. See,
no, but Margs, he is though.
Yeah, he is. He
still is though. We can't, because remember, it's the big internet. Okay, so we know that he's Westwood freestyle. He's one of the tops.
Yeah, that's crazy.
He's one of the tops.
But it's like he is, isn't it? And yes, he is. Like, don't get me wrong. When I don't even because back in the day, it might be like, oh, I can't say how cold Margs is because everyone knows how affiliated I am to the older age group, not just my own age group. It's like man think I'm always taking sides.
No, bro. You could literally hate him and you would have to say he was a good rapper.
There you go.
That's
see what I'm saying? Like he was.
You have to, bro.
He was like I always say now, if Margs was to write lyrics for someone, and they started rapping, they'll blow.
Yeah, but also his delivery as well.
Yeah, but
that Hackney thing, the way you don't talk is kind of. It's the East London shit.
People don't get the way. People definitely don't get the way we talk. Still, like if if you put all of us in a room together, you'll leave there thinking, bro, these lot.
Man was really in England.
These ain't talking sense, but
like Northwest people talk like cartoon characters with American and Yardie accents blended in one, and we get used to that, thinking it's normal and that, and then when you meet someone from East, like when I used to chat to Wiley and that, he's like, bro, you think you're talking to a geezer at some point? But he's a black brother, you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
But then you got you'll have the most realist Rasta from East and that. Yo, mate.
Right? That's what it is.
You say, fella.
It's mad though, but then see, growing up, man didn't know no different. You know what I'm saying to you? And it's only till man started to get older and start
spreading your wings,
spreading man's wings and look all, you know what I'm saying, traveling around, then man kind of start to learn that there's because
different
bro, I'll
be
real to you. There was that one stage, and it's mad to say, and it's no disrespect to any other ends, but I didn't remember no internet. I didn't know there was bad man out of Hackney.
That's like them, the South Youths.
I'm being that real.
No, it's true.
This is
the
Gaza. This is it. But you know what I'm saying? And then it's
my block's real and that.
And I'll be real. It's as I started getting older, cool, man, start going to West End and rare, whatnot. Man, seeing people. But then it's the first time I went Joe, it's I'm okay, oh, there is
from bare ends.
There is man out here who really do this thing.
Yeah.
Hold on, I'm like Sebastian. You know what I'm saying? I'm a goldfish. I'm nothing. There is a big
His
pond.
Case is crazy.
You know what I'm saying to you? And then obviously over the years, it's that's what I'm saying. I got my day ones, and now I got my other friends. Man's making links, and you know what I'm saying to you. And that's
just
the
area code.
That's how you grow in life.
But no Behaviour is one of the biggest podcasts out there as well in England at the moment, in the UK, London and that, massive stuff and milestones, right?
Yeah.
But because, alright, so we can link these two questions where we're going with it, right? So your friendship with them is what ends up bringing you to the show, right? I'm guessing because you're already patterned with them, but you're away.
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying with the timeline? So you're away while they're doing their thing.
No.
Break it down for us.
I can't remember, but I swear I can't remember if I spoke to Margs about it before he went Joe, innit? But whatever, anyway, I've gone Joe. I'll be honest.
What'd you go away for?
Conspiracy to supply. So then I've gone Joe.
Fairs.
I've gone Joe, but then I'm in Joe, innit? But obviously I'm in Nottingham.
Oh shit! You weren't even
get me?
Yeah, it's out the ends.
I was in jail for 3 months. COVID kicked in.
Yeah.
You get me?
Yeah.
So then nothing's not really going in. I'm in the workhouse. The jails told me, you just got to stay here till your 2-year mark and you're going decat.
Right.
So I'm just cooling, innit? So no phone, no nothing.
Yeah, it's biding time.
I'm just biding time. Then I've moved jail and then I've gone to decat and everyone's saying to me, yo, your brethrens are funny, rare, this, that. I'm like, what? Saying, but the podcast, whatnot. I'm like, what? But obviously I'm just new in decat, got the whole day to myself, innit? started watching. I'm like, oh, cold. You man are cold. Cold. But I can relate to it because a lot of the things they're talking about, I've heard it before.
Yeah, the cafe.
So I might have been there. I might have been there. Or, you know what I'm saying? It's, because remember, I was a young buck, but I'm around them, innit? Like, do you know what I'm saying? So then, and then it's like, bro, I got kicked out. But anyway, I just went on a whole lot of traveling, innit? I've ended up in Coldenley, and then like, I'm talking to Margs. Margs is like, yeah, I might have something for you. Like, when you come out. But I'm saying, like, what? He's saying, yeah, this pod thing. Like, I'm like, nah. Like it sounds good, innit? But he's saying like, but he's just doing like maths, innit? He's saying, bro, like your bait as it is already. Everyone knows you, and you don't do nothing. It's not like I'm someone who stands up in every music video. Look at me, do you understand?
Yeah, I never clocked you from videos.
It's just I could be known for all the wrong reasons or all the right reasons. Depends how you want to look at it. You get me? And then it's like, no man, like you got half a profile. Like, come out, like. And then I said, yeah, boy, like, what's the worst, innit? I've watched these lot do it, like, man, them linking up, talking, innit?
Yeah.
So then I was just like, alright, cool. But then as it got closer and closer to get forward and home, I'm like, bro, like, I'm gonna be bait again. I don't want to be bait.
You don't know if you want to do that,
Like, you know what I'm saying? So then it's like, I kind of like, I don't even think I said to them, I don't even know if I said it to them, but I was just like, I'm not really
on it,
you get me? But anyway,
like
the queen died, innit? It was a funeral. But the funeral, I can't remember. Nah, it was a funeral. So then I was meant to come out on that day.
Did we get
but
a bank holiday or something?
Now a bank holiday. So they pushed it back. So now I'm coming out on a Friday, innit? So then Fridays come home, bro. See me, I'm not dwelling on stuff. I don't need another 6 months sabbatical to get used to the real life. You know what I'm saying? So
jump
then,
straight back up.
Like by the time the weekend was done, I shouted Margs. It's like, yeah, man's going to film.
Yeah, come.
I said, I'm gonna come watch. I never had no intentions of
because they was doing it in the yard before because of COVID. Then they moved to the studio.
So I had no intentions of filming. I've just gone and linked the man them, and then I thought I sat down and then man's just started and like
on camera.
I don't even know if I was on camera the first episode. I can't remember, but see, like I can't control my mouth. And if I hear something and I feel like you're chatting crap, I'm like, be like, or man just ended up getting involved in like, and man was involved in it, and man was involved, and I was like, bro, this is it, like, and then after Mark said to me, so what, you gonna do it? And I was like, yeah, you know what I'm saying to you. But then I even feel like even of late, I ain't even been through because man's been going through other stuff, and then it's like it's a whole lot of stuff, and then it's like. It's a big time commitment, like what we're doing. That's why, like, people might not see it. That's why I always say, big up all the podcasters doing their thing.
We have that same shit,
And
like,
it's like,
is helping
even the other week when I spoke to you and I could,
remember,
and then I said I can't forward because see, at the end of the day, it was like I could have got out, and because of what I told you and whatnot, it's like
touch and go.
I can't, but it's not even that. I can't even come and give you half an energy. You know what I'm saying? Because I've been there all day, half drained.
Doing your thing and that.
And then I don't want to forward, and then man thinking, bro, like
he didn't even want to be here.
He seemed a bit off, like he didn't want to be here. You get me? So I'm saying, bro, let me just postpone it and wait till it's.
I got this.
I'm generally official. You get me?
He's loving it.
You get me?
He's loving it.
Why?
No, because look, you ain't been for a few episodes.
But it happens though, man. And do you know what it is? See, I heard you say something about earlier on in the comments. It's like you're saying, yeah, I'm still here.
Yeah, so that's what.
But see, at the same time, you two know best, innit?
Yeah.
And if you know, boy, whatever he's going through, you might not be 100.
Yeah.
Go do your thing, because I could handle this. Do you know what I'm saying? And because he knows if you can't handle it, he's gonna turn up and give the best account of him. Do you know what I'm saying to you? So a lot of the times, like the comments think we have to be like we don't go through stuff. Now we're podders and we do whatever. It's got to be a 10 out of 10 performance. You two can't argue, or we can't, like, you know what I'm saying? We can't, like, you know. And but what they don't understand is it's real life. real life things happen, innit? And sometimes it just
gets like that.
It just gets tough, innit? You get me? Like, it gets tough.
I can imagine as well. Loonz is definitely, you have to, but if you turn up on a day when you're kind of like tired or half-hearted, he's a maniac, isn't it?
Yeah, he is. But do you know what it is? See what a lot of people get confused with Loonz, because that was my number one question in jail, innit? Like, is Loonz really like that?
Yeah.
And I'm saying, like, bro, this guy's not acting. This is him. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, this is him. Like, you can't fake that, innit? Like, he's just on. Like, he's a madman, innit? Like, he's a madman,
innit?
Like, he's a character, innit? So, but everyone's like, nah, that can't be. All right, cool. Like, if
keep watching, keep
watching,
you can tell still.
And then if he's fake, then you're gonna see a leak. You know what I'm saying?
One day he's
bro, he keeps it 100. You know what I'm saying? So. That's just, it's like everyone must believe it now, because if you don't believe that, then I don't know.
Nah, Loonz don't, his energy don't change. Love him or hate him, that's who he is.
He don't
even
change,
if it's a love or hate thing, that's Loonz, bro. He's the.
You get me?
He's like that. You know, like me, I actually, like, I'm being honest, bro. Like, I watch the pod occasionally, yeah, and then sometimes I'll get like, this is funny though, because I'll get like maybe like 3 episodes in a row, and then I've got to take a break from Loonz for a week.
Okay.
And then watch another podcast that's about life and calm and that, and then come back to the, because you know what he's like. He barks.
Yeah, but
he'll bark. You know.
But that's what it is with podding though, and that's why I think it's dope that there's so many different
ones
with different
energy,
outlooks,
different
because
opinions.
Sometimes you might say, "Oh, I want to hear this person talking absolute madness," and then sometimes you might say, "Oh, I want to hear something calm." And
I think
you know
it's
what I'm
to
saying.
Do with that. Like, it's to do with what you're consuming.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
True. Like,
I say that respectfully. I'm just saying that he's a maniac. So sometimes,
and I agree. I would say Loonz.
And when someone is a maniac, there's only so much maniac you can do in weeks in a row. You know what I'm trying to say? Like,
well. I mean,
I am a maniac as well.
I mean, the podcast scene. I mean, the podcast scene. You know, in the UK, thrives on antics.
Yeah.
You know
Dramatic.
Like, I mean, you know what I'm saying?
I get what you're trying to say.
Yeah,
I get what you're trying to say.
Yeah.
But the thing is, this is why when I gave him credit at the start, it's like you can watch up an episode of No Behaviour and you're in the cut, chilling and that, and then you're chiming in where you needed to, and you're listening and stuff.
But do you know
it keeps it bare normal, like that. You're organic. You're organic.
Do you know it is? See, sometimes we might be filming, and I might not have said nothing for 8 minutes.
Yeah.
But bro, I'm not gonna talk like. See, in this pod world, everyone's at different stages, and you might be willing to talk on that. You might be willing to talk on that. I might not be willing to talk on that.
Facts.
So I'm not just going to jump involved and start telling talking a whole heap of shit. I'd rather just sit there and be quiet. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? Because I'm not going to talk on something I don't want to talk on. Do you know what I'm saying to you? Like, I'm phoning, take that, bro. And with the man, then, bro, see what you say. That's what you said, bro. We're not cutting nothing out. Like, there's no edits, bro. We press start
and stop.
Upload. So, bro, see anything what you say, stand on what you said, bro. Like, you get me? Like, that's it, bro. Like, man's not on. Like, don't get me wrong. There is certain times where someone might, if it's
too mad.
You could get cancelled, or like, you know what I'm saying. Then
incrimination's where we draw the line.
Do you know what I'm saying? But
everything else is opinion.
Yeah, man. Like, but man saying like, know what you're doing, man. Like, because you know, like, but it's just the way the game goes, isn't it?
So they really didn't have to twang you into podcasting. They actually gave you a taste of it in real life, and you kind of pause. But I tried to avoid the bun-ups earlier, innit, on the grown thing. So boom, you pick and choose when you're involved. You know.
Look, that was wild.
Yeah, it was. But obviously, they gave you a taste of a live show in effect. Not live as in like an audience, but like you're there in the back.
No, because I tell you what, I was doing it from jail as well.
You was ringing in.
I was.
Wait, what?
That's why I'll bun that up, man.
Hey, just pause the whole show, man. Shit, man.
I was. I wasn't even trying to go down that road, you know. But
so wait, you're in the
no. When I was in Codenly, so I was calling that's how it kind of first all started as well, because I kept calling Margs, and Margs was like, "Oh, I'll call you back in a bit." And I'm like, bro, every time you're calling back, like, you get me? Like, I'm in a walk-ass, like, bro, I'm trying to chat to the man. No, because I'm on my machine, innit? So then he's like, no, I was filming. I was filming, so I'm like, oh, well, go on. That first is banter, innit?
Yeah.
But then obviously the episode's kind of gone round the girl and Nos, man, heard you like whatnot, and then that's where I was just kind of getting used to it, innit? But then it's like I was doing that for so long. It's like I was like, no, is this stuff really for me? You get me? Like it was mad. But yeah, like it's.
That's a funny story though.
You know what it is?
Like podcasting from yourself.
Do you know what it is? Margs showed me, so to speak, like the roads, innit?
Yeah.
Do you understand what I'm saying? So
Guidance.
when he's saying that he's got something for me, I trust him, innit? You know what I'm saying?
You know what he's on about.
It's like I hold you in high regard, innit? Like I don't think you're some eagle or
just saying things. You don't just say things.
And first of all, you know, like I'm not out there, so you can't like whatever you're bringing to the table, you feel like.
Whatever you're bringing up.
And when I look back on it now, and all the man them that's been on No Behaviour, big them all up over the years.
Yeah, T-Mac and that as well.
Big up everyone because it's all the family settings. Like it was why me. Do you understand
it could have been anyone, innit?
It could have been anyone.
They could have went and got Margs built up good relationships, bro, in the industry. He could have gone and drawn for like Savage Dan, or he could have drawn for
anyone. You get me?
Know what I'm saying?
It's just like raw, like alright, cool, innit? And I guess I've just ran with it ever since. Innit? You get me? And that's what it's been, man.
No, but that means that he feels highly of you, which is good, bro. You know what I mean?
But we've been breaking, locked in from youth, man. You know what I'm saying? Like. So,
pause for this though, yeah. But you said at the start of the intro, he's got a recognisable face or something like that. Yeah, that was a big pause, and I let that go. Yeah, and I've been letting a lot of your pauses go, but because you want to laugh and that,
I've let some mad things go.
Me too.
When should we watch
this
me
too. Yeah, me too, bruv. But
lava.
That was the first pause of the episode, yeah. But because recognisable face.
Because Beano has a recognisable face.
Yeah.
But he's in the media. He's
no,
on YouTube.
No, of course. But still, you know what I'm saying.
A successful
recognisable
YouTube show.
Face is crazy.
You're on a successful YouTube show.
Blood. But my point is, if we pause that quickly and then elevate it just above the pause here.
Sure.
You're saying that off of because he's in the media and he's on a big show, yeah?
Predominantly, yeah.
Or because he looks unique or something. Or because his beard's big or what is it like?
No,
that's what I'm asking.
No,
just before I go into my question then.
No, just the fact that
he's in the media.
Fuck, yeah.
Yeah, cool. So now, boom.
Like your face pops up,
cool.
You know, like you from time to time, you know, you often pop up on man's YouTube homepage.
There you go.
Things of that nature. So I see you, Grime.
My next question is going to make sense more now then, because I thought it was that. I was just double checking, yeah?
Right.
Boom. So you're on No Behaviour. No Behaviour racks up mad views. Margs, Loonz, Beanos, boom. Big guests, week in, week out, doing numbers. Live shows, booming.
Yeah,
big up. Because live shows, that's when you take it to the next level, big up. So boom. You was once upon a time known for, might have to hold chase from the Jakes, get the hell out of there, like you're saying. Kind of known for prolific getaway.
Yeah, I was prolific.
Your thing.
Yeah.
Then boom, man might know man from the ends because he's about doing what he's doing on his motorbike and that, whatever. Woo. So now, boom, your face is bait for a new reason. Yeah?
Yeah.
You're that podcast guy now, bruv. He's with them, man. How does that feel? Like, how does that... Because, you know, we get it. Like, we get it a lot.
You know, it is... See, sometimes, a lot of the time, I'm not going to lie, I forget. Sometimes I genuinely forget, like, and...
Same.
Because it's like, how can I explain it to you? Because, see my brethren, I'm still just Nos. You get me? Oh, Nos, walk on, like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes they even laugh when they see me on the internet or when someone approaches, man. But, like, it don't really change nothing, but at the same time, it does. Do you know what I'm saying? And it's always it always happens when, not because I never don't want it to happen with someone to or help me up or show love. You know what I'm saying? Always show love. You know what I'm saying? But see, sometimes when I'm just trying to go somewhere quickly, and just A to B, and the next thing I know, I'm having a convo,
full-blown convo about an episode.
Because at the end of the see one thing I say about with the pod, you'll get a lot of man them. Yeah, like watching it, yeah, and see for another man them, yeah, to stop a man them and hail him up and show love. Do you know how mad that is? Like, it's
they've
crazy.
got to really feel your thing still.
Like, it's crazy. Like, I was in Costco the other day and a man just held me up like, yo, big up what you're doing. Man shouldn't stereotype, but I can see like you're a man them and whatnot. But see, for me, it takes a lot to do that. You know what I'm saying? Just to hail up a man them and whatnot. So am I used to it now? I'm kind of used to it. You get me? Like, I kind of accept. It's only sometimes when I'm with my youth and people say stuff. Yeah. My dad's like, and my son's like, why did he say hello?
Yeah.
You get me? And
then you start thinking, right, that's actually like a real question.
But now my son keeps saying, how comes you know everyone? How comes you know everyone? You get me? But it's like I'm used to it now, man, and I wouldn't change it, innit?
Don't you think some interactions are a bit weird though, as well? Because you know, in the UK, I feel like there's like this whole thing of where like when you slightly become popular on YouTube and Instagram and that like some people are normal with it, and then some people don't know how to deal with you because they think they put you on some kind of like you're gonna be up your own arse or bougie, or you're gonna be this or that. So they approach you weird, like they approach you sideways sometimes. Yeah. So they do the thing where like, you're that podcast guy.
Preconceived notion.
That's a good word. Yeah,
preconceived notion.
I just like it. See if you see me, and
just keep it funky, bro.
Like, no matter what, even if, but see me, I've just got a natural thing of, see if I see you forget pod, forget everything, and I see you, and I can see your man them. See, just automatically, remember, like, we've done whatever we've done. Yeah. See me, I might just give you a little nod. Yeah. See that little nod? That just means like, well, go on. Don't worry about me. Safe. Don't like, no one who you thought I was, or do you understand what? It's just a well, go on, gratitude, innit? Like, you don't need to. There's no. If you're thinking, am I this person, that person? Am I one of them? No, because I've already just give you a little salute. You know what I'm saying? But it's when them ones when you see people in the pub and it's like they take not even so long because hey, say hello in your own time, or do you know what I'm saying? You
can tell they're already pre.
It's like and it's just like say well, go on, like why
break the ice?
Why is it a bit awkward? But then I think people
need to like, you know what I think people need to be? They need to be normal, bro. And I think what people need to do is if you see your favourite rapper in the club or something, or you see, just hail them up for what you rate them for. Give them a shout out, brother. Yeah. Because you know what? If you're not going to say nothing, don't even say nothing. Yeah. If you're going to, say it normal. Remember the G-Unit shit, 50 Cent? He said something like, when you see me, holla at me, he said, G, you don't want to be in court for punching one of my fans. That's how I feel sometimes. Like, man was in the thing on Friday, bro, and Donnie's like just floating around, acting like he's looking for something. It's a club, bro. What are you looking for? It's not covered to that, bro. And a man's like really looking for a way to act like he just saw me. But it's like, bro, just say hello, bro, because I'm normal. Hello. Like, if I eat too much, I got to take a shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's the same shit, bro. Like, just be normal, bro. Some people are normal. The normal ones, I love the normal ones, bro. I appreciate them more. Yeah. When they go, raw, Vibes Cartel, come on, man. You ain't big as Michael Jackson. When they do that to me, because they've seen that one. Yeah. Then we get into a joke thing and there's a convo. Like, even in traffic today, a man's like, dropped his blacked out window. He's done this, bro. On the podcast, innit? You know, like, bruv, grey hairs, mate. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what are you on about, mate? I said, I'm the guy that does a podcast. Yeah, you're right. Like, you know what I'm trying to say?
And don't call it little either. Don't go, I'll show you that little
podcast. That little YouTube thing.
That little thing there, that little podcast thing.
I got a YouTuber.
What's Beano, what's your little podcast saying? What's that little podcast thing
with the sold out shows. Like, what are you on about, you cunt?
Big up all the fans, though, man. That's them. Because
it's jokes, though, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
In America, it's normal, you know. Like, when I'm in America and people see people that are famous, they're so used to the TMZ thing and all that. That, like, it's just like, oh, fabulous, man, I love Soul Tape. And it's like he knows how to deal with you now because you love Soul Tape.
Yeah, okay.
Whereas over here, it can be borderline. Whereas like, what are we doing it? Like, like we say it, like, because you're looking a bit rolled as well. Like, we on, you know what I'm saying? Like,
it is mad still. It is mad still.
It's mad.
Imagine what it was like for them. Imagine what it was like for the man who was public figures in the earlier days.
No, but I think it was
of UK fame.
Right, so this is my point. My point is,
right? Easy then?
Yeah, because, bro, you had to be on telly and in magazines, right? Now it's we're dealing with this now. Look, this is what we're dealing with. Look, Open. Yeah. Oh, look, Beanos.
Yeah. Right.
That's what we did. Nah, but now it's like, is he cool? Is he normal? Is he rare? On them things, like, that's Wiley. He's on Rewind Magazine, he's on YouTube. Channel U, he's on MTV Base. He's famous. We know he's famous. It's Wiley.
When Neutrino
was
walking in the spot, and there was a whole heap of street man in here, yeah,
but he's famous.
I know, but what I'm saying is, man are gonna look. Man are not necessarily gonna wanna go, right, Neutrino, yeah, you're doing your thing still.
Why?
Instead,
Why?
I don't know why. I'm not saying they shouldn't. They should say that.
They should. That's what I'm trying to say.
They should say that, but they don't know. They're more likely to now.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, in the earlier 100%.
But then, do you know why though? Do you know why though?
I feel like scoring Lethal B in 2002.
I feel like now though, yeah, the world's got a bit more softer.
Yeah.
And back then it was a lot more rough gangster.
Yeah, gangster.
You know what I'm saying?
Man can't be a big friend.
Yeah, do you see what I'm saying? Now it's
exactly. People
now,
are far less.
Minute now we're more
today
you
want a picture, bro. Back in the day, you would have thought I don't want to be a beg. Today you think, you know, I might even get a picture for my gram or whatever.
Yeah. It's mad, isn't it?
Do people ask you for pictures?
Yeah, I'm it's not bare people, don't get me wrong.
One or two here and there, and the shows are bare.
Like couple. No, I was in a food shop the other day and big up the youth because it was wild, but like I would never say no, innit? But
you said no.
I can't, innit? Like I'm a nice person, innit? But it that was mad, innit? Like I'm not gonna
try to click these rice and peas.
Like pick me up no matter what, whatever, innit? But obviously, like at the end of the day, like you're younger than me, innit? Like I don't know how you may look up to me or
it's
like
true,
you don't know whenever you're gonna see me again.
Love,
do you know what I'm saying?
That's true.
That's what like a lot of people forget, innit? See, for you might see a fan and then you're like, bro, this guy don't. If someone says I'll call him now, like, do you know what I'm saying? But everyone don't know that's a little fan. He might be from Nottingham. Yeah. He's seeing you today.
Just saw you at Central.
Later. He's calling the man them. Like, you know.
It's a night town and that.
You see what I'm saying? So you just gotta kind of just treat everyone with a bit of respect, innit? Like you feel me?
Facts, bro. Facts, man. It's true.
But
So the live show, did you do a live show in Dubai?
Yeah.
How was that, bro? Because that's crazy.
You know what? It was good, man. It was close. Like it was like a
I can imagine,
like 100 people. Yeah, close, intimate. But
that's big. It was. Is that because Dubai people are locked in, or is there like a large UK community in Dubai? Like where does the connect to Dubai?
It's a large
UK.
It's a UK.
Yeah,
innit? It's a UK.
You know, Dubai is a lit spot, though, innit?
What? So is it? So what? So doing your thing as a UK person, doing your UK thing, getting big in the UK is also potentially making you big in Dubai at the same time.
Yeah. Don't get me wrong. When I've been in Dubai, I've been in Dubai maybe what?
No, we say worldwide, but it's not necessarily making you big in Frankfurt, Germany, or necessarily.
I think so.
Not necessarily though.
Yeah, but it could.
But but man are saying that there's a UK community that have relocated over there.
What's them things when people think expats
migrate?
Or, there's a whole like.
Oh, do you know what it is? It's tax free in Dubai, right? So if, for instance, right, if you're a teacher, a health expert, whatever you are, you can go work there. Right. You can stay there for a year, 2 years, 3 years, whatever, on a work visa, and you're tax free, so your wages are not taxed. So they live a life out there where they stay there 3 years and they just do every day, turn up and that, whatever, by the pool. And that's why a lot of rappers go over there all the time and that who can't go to America because of their criminal record and stuff. So like it's one of those places where it's got a big UK vibe and that.
Like there's definitely like if you was to go thing now, like you're gonna see people and they're gonna hell you up. You know what I'm saying? When man's out there, like people hell man up.
Feel like you're in
do you know what I'm saying to you? But like people are going to hell you up. Even if they don't hell you up, you are gonna get that funny look where you say, I know I ain't got beef with you, but he must know the pod. You know what I'm saying?
I know that.
You know when them people they don't know how to say hello, but they're staring you down, and you're like,
that's the other one. He knows the pod, the weird one.
You know what I'm saying? It's just like, all right,
they walk past you bare times and that.
Imagine how much times Wiley had that one.
Yeah.
The one where man don't want to say hello. Man just swear.
It's hard not to say hello to Wiley.
Swear us. I mean, shit.
But Dubai is one of them places where, like, if you do, because I don't think there's been another UK podcast that's gone out there and done a show like that.
No,
that's big.
That it was a big thing, but then do you know what it is? See, because man's so humble with it, and it's like, bro, at the end of the day, everyone who's podding and whatnot, I want everyone to do their thing. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's not something like that. That's on man's CV, innit? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Man's done the O2 on man's CV.
See, look at that.
You see Indigo. What I'm saying? So, but Like even that was crazy, you know.
Bro.
I said it before,
Man, like
bro.
Jeezy and French Montana performed there and that. That's a big,
I came out on the stage, bro. Yeah, and
did you get nervous?
I've done a lot of I've good, bad, the ugly. I've done a lot of stuff in my life, bro. And I'm telling you now, bro, my knees went, bro. Like they went, went, bro. Like
jeez,
like went. I had to sit down. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
Even the other day, I posted one photo and it's me, Loonz and Margs in that, and there's bare lights behind me.
Yeah.
And see, every time I look at that photo, and I'm saying, bro, every single one of them phones was there for man. Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's
you know, like it's not a rave and someone's thinking, yo, I want to go. I've had a mad week.
Yeah, it's not even like it's not even like you lot are selling it off of like DJ EZ and No Behaviour.
Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it's No
you know
Behaviour,
the flyer where they do you on. Yeah. It's your event headline.
You get me? And it's like, and I look at that and I was like, bro, that's mental. Everyone's there for man. You get me? Like,
no, listen, bro. I hate to talk about me, but bro, I had the same thing, bro, with Dave East on the talk, where like everyone told me loads of bullshit before, where they said, "Oh, don't worry, man. There's bare lights. You can't see no one, so you just look over the lights and rap." I'm like, cool. So Electric Brixton sold out, Ram. I'm thinking, cool. I missed rehearsals because I was getting them drill and that, running around. So I didn't even rehearse, bro. I come to the stage with a bottle of Bel Air, thinking like, cool, if all else goes wrong, just pop the bottle and act like an entertainer and then go mad. So I've hit the stage, bro. Boom. I see a man from my ends. I'm seeing this guy. I can see their face, bro. I see like Instagrammers and that, bro. Like I'm just looking, brother. My tune's playing now. I'm thinking, my mind is like, I've got to spit my lyrics. I'm monitoring everyone in the crowd, scanning. I can see everyone, bro. It was cap. It was about this light situation where you can't see no one.
Definitely see everything.
You can see it. You start clocking people in the crowd, and it's pressure.
And you can see everyone, man.
You don't ever think that it's gonna be like that. And then I started just like, rah. So I just thought, bro, man's just got to mind games it and just pop the bottle and just carry on. And then you get used to it, innit? Like couple minutes in, 10 minutes in.
Yeah, you do get used to it, but then, bro,
it makes your heart beat fast.
It's like, it's like I'm trying to look at the man them, but see, every time I look to the left, I get overwhelmed.
Yeah, it's overwhelming. That's the word. That's the word.
It's like, bro, like, you went to school. I didn't even know you watched.
Yeah. You see what I'm saying? That's why
like,
Jim Jones.
And it's like you see everyone
dark pair of shades.
Not least expect to see, but if you think you're gonna see all your man them in a row, no, you're seeing all the other people. Raw. I remember I see you in Foot Locker.
Yeah.
Like you just ran bro. When man's looking up, I'm just seeing bare random stuff. Bro.
People you ain't seen in 10 years of that just there.
Get me, like,
and you think you're not gonna because it's such a big crowd.
It's proper mad still.
Obviously, the blogs. There's a little bit of madness in Dubai, allegedly.
Yeah.
I know it's a bit mad, but I am the unbiased tyrant with the real take for the hood to relate, and it's a real talk shoot story. Was you there? Was you there, bro?
Nah, I wasn't there. But I was on FaceTime to someone. But I'll be real. Like, man's been filming. I feel like I don't even want to talk on that to make it feel like that is why this was a dope episode. You know, this is grown man. I don't even want to bring up Dookie. Like, it's floating around, isn't it? Like,
it's because the blogs today are all days.
One thing I will say,
you, I guess.
like, if you're gonna say something, tell the truth, innit? Like, and I'm not saying Dookie's fully capping, innit? You know what I'm saying? But you're telling lies in there. Why didn't you just tell the full story of the truth? You get me? But that's how we're just gonna leave that, man. Because it is what it is, isn't it, man? And that's the end of the day, man.
Is the lie sexier than the truth sometimes? Is that what it is?
Maybe, you know. But but like I said, man, with that situation, there was no need for him to do that. There was no need to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Because Loonz, obviously, he's already said his piece, isn't it? On the show.
One day I'll tell you, like, what thing, innit? But for now, I can't, innit? So, like,
it's early.
You get me?
Yeah, the internet's a weird place, bro. I feel like the internet's a strange place because I think there's like, when Nines made that tune, Clout. Remember he made that tune, Clout, bro? And that was the lead single off of the crabs in a barrel.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's mad. The internet, you can use it to like launch your new mixtape. You can use it to get your profile up. You can use it to like, you could crash out and lose everything on it as well, and everyone unfollows you because they think you're a tit job. You know what I mean?
Can.
Yeah.
Talk.
Yeah.
Start bringing up Nazis and everything.
Kanye.
People can do kind of madness on the internet.
You've got like even like No Jumper. They've got the big U, the Rolling 60s indictment with Brick Baby and that.
I see something about
Oh, this is from podcasting, you know.
But do you know why though? Because I feel like people go on pod and people are just talking for the sake of talking.
They get drawn out, innit?
You know what I'm saying?
They get drawn out.
And like, it's not every single second just because we're podding, we need to be talking.
We must chat everything.
You know what I'm saying? Like, see some things are left behind the scenes. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's not for that.
No, bro, I'll be real with you, bro. Because we are, that's who we are.
No, of course.
But you see the way you've answered the question.
Yeah.
If I didn't ask you, they'd say you lot are shook.
No,
if we ask you and you answer like that, what more can you say, bro?
No,
we asked it, brother. He can't talk right now. You know what I mean?
See the internet,
Vlad.
The internet probably is gonna still say that. Oh, you lot should have been on to him to answer it in more detail. Like, do you know? You can't win.
They want us to double
you know
down
what I'm saying? You could ask the internet, tell us everything you want me to do. You will do it, and then they'll still find something to complain about.
That's funny and true.
You know what I'm saying?
So, alright. So because I don't fully understand everything as well. Yeah, I've watched all the snippets that have been posted. I've watched the original phone call. I've watched Loonz address it when you I think you was off that week. Yeah, that's the week where you said to me, I'm busy this week. I remember that. I saw the timeline, right? So obviously I've seen all of that, and I've seen like people can go watch that and then they'll get the answers they need. But like, was you lot happen to be in Dubai for the live show, or was he on holiday separately?
No, it was definitely the live show was going on.
Okay, so timing's mad. Yeah. Okay, cool.
You see what I'm saying?
So it's just them ones.
It's coincidence.
You're there, we're here.
Yeah, like it's a coincidence. Yeah. Like, you get me? Like, that's it at the end of the day.
Yeah. No, that's mad stuff.
Schism.
Yeah.
But if you can lie on that, what else have you lied on, man? Honestly.
The man them.
I'm saying.
Oh, man. Jedi Matrix.
The man them need to slow down, though.
I'm just saying, innit?
The man them need to stop getting in trouble in Dubai.
Yeah, as well. That's another thing, you know. People
because, guys,
Heady and Tion on the plane and that.
Listen, all of it, especially even Tion and Thingy out on the street, whatever. Listen, black people, especially, I'm talking to you. Most of your parents, most of your parents they didn't get to go as freely around the world as we can, and for the most part, be treated all right. For the most part, some places we go, and you know the treatment's a bit funny style, but you roll with the punches, and you have your holiday. But for the most part, you go places, you're all right. Like, especially if you go into like the tourist part of the country, that's the part where they know you're coming to spend your money there. And they
go get dinner, go see the statue.
They might not even like black people, but they want you to feel good for the next 14 days.
Spend your money, mate.
They don't want you to feel like shit because you ain't gonna spend no money. So for the 14 days you're here, we love you. Your parents didn't necessarily have that, bro. So what I'm trying to say is, let's just behave ourselves in Dubai, please, because our children won't be allowed there, because of what our generation have done, bro.
There's so much madness going on over there. I saw a video in Dubai of like just people getting laid out outside the club and that, where they were floating around a couple of years ago, where man are just getting knocked, and then you see a next one where man are around. It's mad. It's Dubai, bro. You're not gonna come.
You know what it is though? I don't think that as strict. See,
as people say, innit?
See if you're beefing outside the club. I don't feel like they're that.
It's not as strict as what they say, innit? Where everyone says
a few years ago, I was in Abu Dhabi.
Okay, that was strict.
And we got into a madness, and like the boydom's like just line man up against the wall, innit? Like, I'm thinking, walk ass, and you get me?
Oh, but it was
like you still man cut, innit? But we was outside the dance. You see what I'm saying? It was probably more hassle for them to nick about 14 people. You get me? But if don't get me wrong, if you're fighting in a mall or something, don't get me wrong, they're gonna probably tell you pick your sentence. You get me? But as of the things, I've seen bare little fisticuffs and whatnot.
Do you know why I even asked today as well? Because this video will come up on YouTube when I was on the way here. You probably ain't seen it yet. It's so fresh. But we need to address that because this channel is quite big. They say in here, Loonz ran off. He was acting like a fan, and then the person saying someone is capping on the big internet. running off thing.
But then this is what I'm saying. I don't know what I see that there.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, fairs.
Like, do you know what I'm saying? I don't know what, like, I told you, man, one day I'll tell you the story, man, but it's like, I don't know what he's doing there, man.
Remain relevant, pick them up, they blog and do their ticket.
But it's like, but then this is what I'm saying, see a lot of these blog players, they just pick up on what the internet's got to offer. Yeah, that's it.
That's true.
Shall I tell you why?
Because they don't know them personally.
I know he ain't spoke to
either of them.
To Dookie, and I know they ain't spoke to Loonz.
Yeah.
And they ain't spoke to me.
So it's just basically what's available.
So all you're going off is what
whatever you can find by searching in the search bar, basically.
Do you know what I'm saying?
That's true, no.
So that's why I don't really like it don't make no sense, man.
Yeah. Nah, people even in the comments are like both of them capping and that. You can't win anyway. It's the internet, bro. You know the internet's a place where even if it's the truth, they don't care. They don't care. It's like you always say, innit? It sounds sexier when you dress it up.
It's like, what is it they say? If the lie's more entertaining
than the truth,
I don't care about the truth.
Yeah,
the lie's more entertaining.
Yeah,
that's facts. That's facts. So all right, cool. One thing I wanted to ask, we've got a fight coming up, yeah. Justo and Quincy. Have you heard of them?
Yeah. Big up Justo, man.
Justo. Have you seen the face off that I hosted and that? Or
I ain't seen the face off, but I've been seeing do you know what
the link up TV stuff? Because
I've seen bare little stuff floating around. Like
you went on the same link up TV show, I think, as well. Where the girl and that.
Yeah. But I've seen bare stuff, but I'm not gonna lie. Like, big up Justo, man. I hope Justo wins still. I can't even lie.
I don't even have to ask anymore.
No, because remember, I know him, innit?
Oh, you know him?
Yeah, like I know him, innit? But Quincy, like, I hope you do your thing as well. But
but that's your guy.
If I was buying a ticket and I was going to watch something,
then
I'm gonna support Justice, innit? You know what
Young
I'm saying?
Justice.
But
I hear that.
It's gonna be. I'm definitely tuning in, though, innit? Like, I'm definitely tuning in. You get me?
You need
because
to
it's definitely gonna.
You lot should get Justo on the show, I reckon, as well, at some point.
Do you know what?
That'd be good.
Do you know what it is?
I know Behaviour with Justo.
He's been meaning to forward. He's been meaning to forward. You get me?
Yeah, man.
Been meaning to forward.
That'd be dope.
Yeah, man. I'm even going to hit him up and thing.
What are you saying, D? Any other questions from you? I've enjoyed today's convo, by the way.
Been a good
I was going to say... So people who come across you because of the podcast and that, are they ever surprised to know that you actually came up on the ends, on the roads, from the bits? Like, do people always know that you came up from the ends in the same way everyone else grew up, and that you didn't just kind of meet them as an adult and jump on the pod with man?
I think it's safe to say everyone knows that, though.
It's
because it's like... It's
one episode showed me everything I needed to know.
I've just been about I've even like with them two, like even though I'm a big man, there's still sometimes you just got to show a little bit. That's how I am as a person. You still just got to show a little bit of respect, and don't take the piss. But it's like I think the chemistry kind of
works.
It just shows you that there's no way this guy could be getting away with. Doing whatever he's doing, talking to these two just like that, and they've just met. Because if you think them two have known each other for all that time, then you know what I'm saying.
Facts,
but
bro.
Sometimes people have asked a question, but then sometimes I just feel like you ain't really locked in like that.
You're not in tune. You're not in tune.
I'll tell you what, quick. No, another thing I'm curious about, right? I've always wondered why, unless it was a time.
You're mad comfortable, bro. Your Jordans are far away from your foot. You know,
bro. Let me please. Unless it was a timing issue, yeah. Unless it was a timing issue, I always wondered why Tricky wasn't just why basically everybody wasn't just doing the same podcast from the beginning anyway. Because what it looks like, if you don't mind me saying, what it looks like is that you have to imagine it's almost like, and I don't know if you, we didn't ask today whether or not you ever was on the music thing. Obviously, so I don't know. I don't know whether or not you have personal music history. But obviously, I know, or Loonz for that matter. But obviously, I know.
Was he even in Mashtown?
Or Mashtown. I know, but obviously, my thing is, I think, right, all everyone else who's kind of associated to the same team, like they're together doing the podcasting thing now, new era. he is from the same team in my eyes, from South London, watching through the internet.
Facts,
He's from the same team, but he's over here doing his thing over here.
Yeah.
And I kind of think to myself, well, that's like flipping. I don't know, but what's that like? It's like Roll Deep. Decided they're going to do a Roll Deep podcast, but
Scratchy's.
Yeah, but Scratchy's got his own one over here. He'd be like, well,
hey, you're good, you know.
Why don't you just fight you on the Roll Deep podcast?
Hey, he's good.
Unless it was a matter of timing.
Hey. Hey.
Go on.
Hey, one sec.
Timing?
I said, 1 sec.
Must be timing.
One sec.
Must be a matter of timing.
Good question.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
Very good question.
I didn't think of that.
Very, 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 very good question. And some people say you knew what you was doing there. Yeah. I'm just saying.
Some people say.
But I don't know, you know. I really don't know, innit? Tricky must just be on his own path, innit? And at the end of the day, like, man's I've fallen into the game, and it's Margs and Loonz who's brang me in, so to speak. Do you know what I'm saying? So Loonz, Tricky's been on an episode.
Yeah, good episode.
He's been on that episode. He's been on that episode. Do you know what I'm saying? But I feel like Tricky's in his own space, trying to do his own thing, trying to open maybe different type of doors. Do you know what I'm saying? But it is what it is, isn't it? Like, I'm not like there's no bad blood. Do you know what I'm saying? No bad blood. See you, Wagwan. You know what I'm saying? You get me? But man, there's no.
I've always wondered, bro. I've wondered that for a while. Yeah, because it's not like Tricky went and did a solo podcast first. Like, big up Tricky, like, but he did his podcast.
Nah, but he did though. He did. He did.
But my point is, wait. Let me just say, my point simply is, that by him going on the podcast with Lippy and then doing the duo thing, I thought, well, he could have done the duo thing with somebody who man already knows he's got a relationship with or history with already. It's not like man said, okay, cool, I see the man are doing the man them thing, I want to do the solo thing, so I'm going to just do my solo pod, do my solo thing. It's like, well, no, I'm doing a thing where I've still got the same kind of chemistry with a co-host, and we're bouncing off each other and all of that, but I went and found my own co-host to do my thing, as opposed to doing it with one of the man them already. So if you know everyone's history and the fact that there's all that intertwined linking up and that, I think it's just a curious thing still.
But
I don't want to say that.
No, Tricks came in the podcast game early though. He came in the podcast game very early, bro. Margs wasn't podcasting yet when Tricks come in the podcasting game.
Okay, so maybe even a timing thing as
well. When I done Real Talk True Stories episode 1, Tricky, me and him's cool, bro. Like, I'll send him the link, check out, and he even said to me like, "What is this, bro? Like, this is sick."
Right.
And then we would have conversations about like him getting into the game, and then he was ready to do it then, bro. 2016. It's a long time ago, you know.
It is true. 9 years back.
And then because SAS was my first guest, and he was always rated SAS, so he locked into it. And like I would offer like my like advice or whatever, like, yo, you should do this and do that. And then he found Tricky through another podcast. Lippy, through another podcast, and they linked up and made For the Culture. And I was a big fan of For the Culture. Great show.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, it's a good online show. You know what I mean? So sometimes you don't have to always draw for your friend, bro. Sometimes you just got to make it make sense. And whoever's doing the same kind of content you're doing, bump head, see if it works. And that's it, bro. That's really it. It's not everyone. You don't have to like always have like, oh, let's do a podcast with all of our clique and that. It don't have to be like that. Do you know what I mean?
For real.
And it was a good episode, bro. When he come on last time, I remember I was in Miami at the time, bro. You know?
Okay.
I was on South Beach, bro, and I watched it by the pool. Because I remember exactly thinking.
You're so informative.
Because bro, you know what? Because Lil Durk's album come out around the same time. Okay. I remember it. I remember with the healing thing with the bandages, and I remember thinking, yo, that's a good day for me, bro. Like, I'm gonna watch this episode and then play Durk with a cocktail by the pool, isn't it? Like a pina colada and that. You know what I mean? South Beach, bro. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Yeah, because I come back from DR. With a can of baby, it gets expensive. Yeah. But obviously, I remember watching it, and it was funny because it was like, do you know what's funny? Do you know what I remember? I remember as well, yeah? This is how you know that I mean it, right? I remember you were bare quiet, sitting next to him, letting them lot kind of get into it, whatever, because it was about the blocking and that. Oh. Yeah, on Instagram and shit. And then you've got one of these, and them lot have got Magnums. Oh, I remember it, and then he's kind of like, right, like, and he, I don't know if he liked it or not. You know what I'm saying?
I can't even remember, you know.
I remember it like it was yesterday, you know.
I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, he knows, because I remember laughing at it, thinking, yeah, that's jokes. You know when someone says no words and you know exactly what they're thinking? Because I think he thought that was...
I don't remember.
It was a long while ago.
I know what you're saying.
Yeah. No, but it was a good episode. But it's a good question. And I just think, obviously, when you come from a certain place, you don't have to do a show with your man then. You can go do your own show.
Of course.
And you can all support each other or whatever.
1,000,000%.
Yeah, man.
It's like if Take That said we're having a Take That podcast. I'm just saying, bro. Like if Take That said we're starting the Take That podcast, but then Robbie Williams is like, well, I'm going to do the Robbie Williams podcast. But then he does the Robbie Williams podcast with Liam Gallagher or something shit from Oasis or something.
Nah.
He'll be like, well, you know, we are doing the Take That podcast over here, though, Robbie. You do know that, right? So be like, okay, cool.
Nah, but come on, bro. Cool. Nah, but at the end of the day, you got to think about it, right? As a podcast person that watches podcasts and that, yeah, like you lot had a classic Hypo interview, God bless.
Yep.
In
Rest
COVID,
in peace, man.
In COVID, innit?
I was in jail in COVID.
But there was a classic one where it was on a sofa.
Oh yeah.
It was a classic interview.
Yeah.
It was a classic interview, bro. It was a really good interview. And then for the culture, I had a classic Hypo interview as well. That was dope.
That was big as well.
Yeah, and you know why I always remember the for the culture Hypo interview? Because Hypo said something so sick on there for all the young rappers, man. And I posted it on my story at the time, and I just remember thinking, he knows what he's on about, bro. Like he said something like, he's Rich Bredgin, who he bucked, was like, oh, we like that video you done with the Rolls Royce and the penthouse and all that, but we like the videos more when you're outside the block with the Nike tracksuit on. We like to see that. And that's he said he was a rich person that said it or something, and he was just letting all the man them know, don't think you will have to go and do mist on a boat with 19 chains on and that, with drones and stuff. He was like, just go shoot your video with your tech on. Yeah. And you on your block is valuable still. And I always thought, you know what? That is genius, bro, because I always thought that.
That look never gets sold.
Yeah,
though.
that look is never.
There's something about that
it's
look.
Real.
There's something about the
fantasy.
It don't get old.
And then Central C blew later with that look.
I feel more time as well when they're spitting on the block.
Yeah.
Not 9 times out of 10, but a lot of times it's going to be a hard track.
Even like Asco last night in Fields.
Yeah.
That's your camp and that's your block. So it's like that he done it right, bro. Asco to me is one of.
I'll be real. Me personally, that's one of
the best,
my favourite songs.
Yeah, that's cold, bro.
From Asco still.
And then anytime he does a straight drop as well.
Straight top, so
it's like, bro, that look though, innit? It's like man's just outside. Even if he's got the chain on and that, he's on the bench. On the fields, you know what I mean? And that's the look, bro.
Sometimes people go for the uptown lavish look and later regret it.
Yeah.
Like,
set the bar a different way and that.
Like, that weren't even me, man. That's not who they know and love.
Yeah, word.
That's not what got me here.
Do you have a top 5, not UK rappers, but like even Hackney rappers of all time?
No. And but it's
could you go? For now, I didn't got your answer. But I was going to say, could you have went further afield than just Hackney area? Could you have said maybe East London?
No, shall I tell you why though? I'll tell you why, because I'm not a major music connoisseur. I like what I like, and that's it. So
this is your favourite.
And
so if you have to say, what's your personal favourite? You're not saying who's the best. It's just who's your favourite. Like,
what UK artists? Yeah. When right now or
just of all time? If you had a top 5 UK rap of all time, who would they be? Basically,
your favourite 5.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be Hackney. To be fair, I was just being a bit silly.
Not even in no. You don't even need.
Yeah, no, it's not in no. No, but then to be fair, because I feel like he played a big part when coming up. Gigs is cold. I remember. Yeah, I went and bought Walk in the Park. Yeah. I played it in my yard. I was fuming.
Why?
Because I'm saying this ain't it. You get me?
Oh,
and then I've jumped in my car. I'll never forget. I was going Bethnal Green. I've jumped in my car, hot summer's day, open the roof, turn it up a bit. You know, the stereo in the yard's whack. You know what I'm saying? I needed to come through the car. It was walking apart mental. You get me? So, but Gigs have been doing it for years though as well. And
but you know what?
And you know, see,
this is interesting.
People might say things like, "I'm glad he still sounds the same and he ain't changed," because when I listen to Gigs now, I don't want to hear maybe a new version of you. I want to remember drill tunes and that. When I was maybe driving with a Nina grab on me and I need that gas music to zone out and know it's chase time. Like, just, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I'm trying to think, who else?
No, but you know what's interesting about that though, before you move on as well? Remember what you were going to say, but you know, like the Walk in the Park album, to me, Hard Bodied and Hollow Meets Blade was so cold, that when Walk in the Park come out, I felt the same way at first.
See?
Because I think it was like his attempt of cleaning the mixtape up and delivering an album where it's all original beats. But because Boom and Universe were dope, I think we had to let it marinate a bit.
That's what it was.
And then once it marinated, you start to go back and you go,
but
good
then,
album.
And that's what it is now though. See, when people talk to me and be like, "Oh, cause I say Walk in the Park's cold," but they don't understand it. But I'm saying, bro, I'm driving around with this album on
Living
30. You know what I'm saying? I'm hearing every ad-lib, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the ad-lib game was crazy.
So it's mad still. I'm trying to think who else though, man.
Like Gigs is definitely someone that like
I'm trying to
fronted UK rap on a global level now.
Obviously, Margs is in there. That's
only right.
That's only right. But
on a hype thing, because I'm flying, I'm light skin.
I'm trying to think who else. Like, you know what? Oh, I'm buzzing. Joe Black as well. Big up Joe Black. He's and you know
road rap legend.
Do you know what it is as well? See, I'm not even just gonna say me and my side. See, like. We live by that trap stuff, innit? So
he's about
what
it,
he's saying.
He's about
like,
it,
bro. Is mental still. You get me? But I'm trying to think who else. I'm not really. Am I like? I'm trying to think who else, man. And I know I'm missing someone as well. That's
you always will, and then you get home.
Don't force it. I'll be forcing
like,
it, and I'll be regretting it.
No, because then I'm trying to think, man.
But you got the.
Shall I tell you why? Because I'm gonna get in my car, turn on the engine, and be like, "Oh my days, I knew it." Because then even look, I'm bugging. Look, Blade as well.
I was gonna say, I was about to say.
Like, all day, but do you know what it is? See, because the questions here.
Asco.
Wait. Oh, you didn't even say Asco yet.
You didn't say Asco.
No, but do you know what it is?
But
even see Asco as well and Margs. I didn't. It was only Margs because even putting them in. I was trying to think of names without using them.
No, I'd rather you use them though.
But why? It's boring because everyone's gonna say, "Oh, you think they're the best." Do you know what I'm saying?
Nah, you got to.
Everyone's gonna say, "Oh, you rate them no matter what."
Listen, let me tell you something, bro. If I had that many good rappers that are from where I'm from, I'd be screaming all five of them as well.
It's not man's fault that all your brethren are like name
brands. Yeah, I know, but it's just like it's. I was trying to not do the cop out, and
it's worse when your brethren ain't no one. They're not name brand, and you're still trying to find a way to bust them, and they're not. It's like, bro, give it a rest. Knock it off. Knock it off.
You're a good friend.
But
calm down.
Like, your friend who no one's heard of is not top 5. Knock it off.
He's wordplay so good though.
When man say, my brethren, he's
cold.
His new mixtape in 6 weeks. He's the coldest.
If everyone knew about him like I did, they don't know.
Well, if you was a man,
you got Asco, Margs, both in the same crew. Jay Spades. Jay Spades.
But then. See when you're but then
Frostman as well. Big up Frostman.
What you've got to remember is the question you're asking is
it's personal.
Is
personal.
Who do I think my favorite rappers? And see, look, Gigs is thing. Yeah,
right, Gigs. Then Margs, Blacks.
Yeah, Margs, Blacks.
That's what we got. So we've got 2 spaces. Blade. Okay, you got one more. You know. You got
my favorite rapper. My favorite rapper.
Hard, isn't it?
Yes, like.
What about Kano and that?
Gigs.
No.
Like, you can't be suggesting names, bro.
Yeah, but you
fucking like, menu.
But then this is what I'm saying. If you're saying like MCing days, because that's what man really grew up on.
Yeah, East as well.
I'll be real like.
Was you ever a Grime MC?
No.
Oh, okay.
I don't do nothing musical.
You never rapped on that?
Nothing.
Nah. You don't track music.
It just wasn't for me.
Man just had the.
I didn't want that type of attention still.
Just had the gift gaff.
Yeah,
straight.
That's it. That is. I'm trying to think. No, because can I put MC in there?
Yeah, I reckon. Still.
Yeah. Because he Dizzy Rascal,
oh,
old school
okay.
Dizzy Rascal still,
yeah.
old school
Respect,
Dizzy still.
Yeah.
But then this is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
He's a legend,
then
bro.
It depends like when you want, because I can name you 5 cold MCs as well right now.
Who do you like though? Like who's honourable? If you get a couple honourable mentions, who are the other ones? Just for the fans. I know some people will be wondering who you rated in that. If you was name a couple more.
I'll be real. Trim was cold.
Oh shit!
I thought so.
Trim was.
I always thought so.
When he forwarded that and started sending for Storming, and Storming was mental.
God bless as well. Yeah.
Obviously, D-Double's a cop-out. Like,
D-Double's the GOAT.
Is a cop-out. Kano's kind of like a cop-out as well. Because
but he's so good, bro, man.
Kano's crazy.
He can rap and spit. He's cold, bro. Kano's the best.
You know who one of my favourite rappers was, though? MCs was? Flo Dan.
Oh, Flo.
I swear, Dan. I swear, Dan.
He went in on him on one episode.
I swear, Dan.
I didn't mean to.
But he was, then this
got Flo Dan.
But then this is what I'm saying. When man was raving, and then like remember man's youths, man's gang raving. There you go. And man could only buy Lucozade in the dance. You know? Man's listening to the set.
I forgot about them.
You get me? Man could only buy Lucozade. That's what. But
education and dance.
That's what man was growing up.
He's cold, you know. I forgot about them times, you know. Where you're not even drinking alcohol.
But then even Lethal was crazy as well. Like, but they were man.
Thank you.
What?
Thank you. You trying to hear about Lethal?
He was good. More fire crew had
ASB does not rate Lethal B.
That is.
I'll be honest with you. Not that I don't rate him. You don't like put words for me, but I think that if we're talking about top 5s, you don't reach my combo at all.
No, but then this is what I'm saying. I'm not doing. I'm saying Beanos. Who I don't even think I could give you a top 5 because it just because I probably went for a phase where, but then
Trim's
the way you sort of wording it and then the way I'm answering it, I'm still not giving you a top 5. It's just people who I think were cold.
Really
because even there was a phase when Scratchy was absolutely crazy. Like,
but Scratchy's better than Lethal as well, though. He is clearly.
No, you got something against Lethal still.
No,
but then even what's
Scratchy's
do you lot remember? Because he was mental as well, Fuming.
Yeah,
crazy.
Yeah,
then I ain't even got onto the Ross squad lot as well because they were big up Tinky as well. All of them. You get me, like bro, like his
slicks and that.
Yeah, all like his dirty. Yes, like that's what. But that is my.
Yeah.
That is my generation. Like, man are going to MCM raves, innit? Young man standing.
Young man, that's what Stratford
you know what I'm saying? Yeah, so it's like,
man.
when man's asking me, like, I would still go in my car right now. See if it's hot out,
as well,
I'll wind down my windows, I
forgot about that. I went there one time.
Play a Sidewinder set and just listen to them murder it. You know what I'm saying? But
I really loved it when SLK started getting big in the game after they linked up with like Major Ace and that Flirter and then because it was like Northwest and West were finally in the building.
Flirter was crazy as well.
Yeah, I mean Rugrat and all that. Like you had like it was on. You know what I'm trying to say? So them days were good, you know. I think them days are underrated, man, because everyone tried to make Grime look a bit sneaky later on, but the truth is, bro, Grime was actually like sound system culture for the council estate, bro.
Let's talk about MCs. Man didn't even mention Chip. This is what I'm saying. Like there's two. Like that's why it's You'd have to ask me that question, and then I would have to arrive with my list.
You gotta research
because it's just mental.
Yeah,
Chip's sick.
Crazy.
I do always think though that I didn't care. By the time Chip came out, I didn't care about Grime the way I cared about Grime.
We're quite a bit older than
him. When a lot of the names I'm mentioning now, like the way man cared about Grime when like since you tried the things in boots and that.
That's not how man.
Man didn't care about it like that in the same way by
different
the later 2000s. But he's cold.
See with Chip though, because obviously East and North they're so close together.
Yeah, basically you got a Northeast.
When he was dropping all their mixtapes, when he was
whatever the weather,
when it was
whatever the weather,
like they were falling on, like man was hearing him,
the CD thing.
So that's what I'm saying, and like you're still relevant now. Like,
that's mad.
You're taking
a
piss, man.
That's why when he made that album Transition with the when he all of a sudden he's got tattoos and he's spilling spliffs. Yeah. That's what made people like, but you was just oops a daisy and that. That's the biggest challenge he faced right there, growing up in the limelight. He grew up in the limelight. I'd like to interview him one day to talk about that, like how that is, because he went number 1 in the charts, number 3 in the charts or something. Then he just felt like he wanted to prove How good he was at rapping after that, and go do a tune with Chris Brown
and look, and bro, it's what we in 2025
with T.I. at one point,
and he's still out here now doing his thing.
Yeah, he had a tune with Meek Mill.
It's a joke. Yeah, when you look at what he's done as well, it's like
big man.
Could argue. So I heard somebody arguing yesterday on YouTube saying that like it was the Spiller. It was Spiller Productions.
With Big Nasty.
Yes. It was about Chip.
Did Big Nasty say
Chip ain't lost no clash yet? And I thought
he said he couldn't clash him though.
I thought, well, that part, yo.
See, you know
but
what?
I don't think he has lost no clash yet.
Yeah. I forgot one set because I don't know how I forgot these roadside G's.
Come on, fam. That's his man.
Big up.
Oh my.
Block 5.
Oh my.
RA's cold.
Hey, listen.
Bro.
Let me tell you something.
Coldest.
See, when we got hold of, their mixtape, whatever you want to call it.
Bang, bang, bang.
I remember, bro, my brethrens for this, bro. Listen to these youths. Like, man said, what? Bro, man couldn't believe what
they're like D-Block of Grime, innit?
Man couldn't believe what man was hearing.
They're D-Block of Grime. They're D-Block of
And
Grime.
remember, them times man might be 17, 18, 19, like, bro, like, we are fully outside. And you got... Bro, I'm telling you, look, how did it? What else? I was rinsing one of the two because I was rinsing Uncle Murder's mixtape.
Yeah, see, they go hand in hand.
And then I went to Roadside G's because it was more of like the MC, like, and
he's so sick, you know.
That's why
I tried to get RA and Uncle Murder to do something.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to you.
The wrap up shit.
I'll say this. my top 5, them as a collective are definitely in it.
Yeah.
I'll be real because they.
Do you know what's mad?
Go get that mixtape right now
and play it.
Yeah,
it's mad. You got that curbside something, and then you got the Gangster Grime one. But you're not bro. And then later on, you had Keys to the City or Keys to the Game. But you know, blood. When I think about it, it sounds biased, like you're saying about bigging up your friends and that. West and Northwest Grime, I loved it, bro. Hot off the block. It's okay. But then like you see like Bashy, rah, whatever, and then South like Desperado, Cold Boy, RA. I used to think that's my kind of grime there, right there, Diamond. Do you know what I mean? Like that was my kind of grime.
No, I'll be real.
You know what I'm saying?
They took that absolute, especially because man are grime. Remember I told you we grew up, we're grime heads, innit?
100%.
Like, you know what I'm saying? And it's like.
Don't get me wrong, East had the most talent because East was the home and it was like the mecca.
Do you know what it is?
I mean? In essence of MCing.
What I'm gonna say is gonna sound mad, but the time and moment, like, don't get me wrong, there's better MCs that's done their thing. But you didn't impact it like this. Roadside G's mixtape, Rude Boy.
It rolls, innit?
It was bro.
Wiley and Dizzy impacted the whole genre. But they impacted the streets in the genre.
Bro, shall I be rude to you though?
Really
I'll be rude. Their mixtape, I don't even know what it was. I won't even say it. I don't know if it was grime or rap. Yeah. All I know is you've got to put it on. You just put it on.
They might have, it's true because RA might have a tune with Trips and Shaq and Tanner, and then he might go and do a mad freestyle a cappella on the DVD. And the DVD's a straight rap street DVD. Like, remember that man cut in the back of your melon and the wrong with a stack? And then remember the hood up with Tanner? You know what I'm on about? Road World thing. That you're like, right, that's not grime, but it is grime. But it's gangster grime. That's what the whole point was. It was like we're rappers that do grime.
I don't know. You see,
you know what I'm trying to say?
I'm not even gonna front and stunt like I knew where it was. All I just know is you gotta play this.
You know, back in the day, the Bluetooth, the number one Bluetooth one was Fireworks Night's the best night to ride. Remember that one?
Yeah.
With that rhythm, whose rhythm's that? Because it's a South thing, isn't it?
I don't know if it might be. I don't know. I don't want to say in case I get the wrong name.
Not Junior Mozart and that.
No. I thought it was one of Roadside's own producers.
Yeah, what's their
producers?
What's their name again?
I don't think that was Gumbo.
Gumbo, that's it. Gumbo.
Yeah, Gumbo maybe.
Pick him up, man.
Yeah.
South was different, bro. Cold. You know, when Creeper come on, he said he knows Mr. Slash. I was like, raw.
Small world, fam.
Yeah, old school, you get me? But nah, it's been a dope episode. What I want to highlight as well, man, is this a grown conversation. Fatherhood, friendship, real life, trials, tribulations. Have you noticed as well, if you watch back the episode, we ain't no focused on your jail bids and that, bro. That's what a lot of these podcasts do. So what
I didn't get to ask. I never
man
been.
Want to know, but man want to know about the bounce back. Right, you know when you come home and you get your life back on track.
Yep.
That's the real ish. Do you know what I'm trying to say, bro? So respect to you for doing that, bro, because a lot of men struggle with that part, bro.
Is that what you wanted to say?
No, like, do you know what it is? Joe's a big part of me because, like, how can I say it? See, it's like, how can I say it? It's like, see, some people, they'll be like, oh, I wish I never done bad stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's the bad things that make you, because if you've never done bad stuff and then you're just a normal person, you might be the youth who gets robbed. You know what I'm saying to you? So I'm not about to sit here and complain about the things that have happened to me. Like, bro, at the end of the day, it's like, bro, man, I've done too much time. I don't even like it. Do you know what I'm saying? It's whack. You know what I'm saying? It's like, just free everyone. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, everyone get home, man. You feel me? Like, get Joe, man. Like, it's a waste of time, man. It's a proper deja vu system. You get me? Like, but nah, man.
Nah, man, rate that though, because we had an episode talking about like being a father and being a podcaster and transition in your trajectory in life. So, man, respect that, bro. Appreciate you sharing your story.
On, bro,
you know what I'm saying?
Come on, man.
You get me? Real talk, D. You get me? That was a good episode, man. I enjoyed that.
Yeah, come on, bro, man.
Me?
Nice to meet you, bro, man.
You
Come
too,
on,
man.
You get me?
Bow.